Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, May 10th, 2024, and we are live at the Hive. Oh, right. Best Knives 2024. And we're going to talk maybe a little bit about some AR RPM 9 steel of the CJRB variety. Oh, snap. I'm just going to give you a couple opinions on it in case you've heard or found out the new news about that steel. We finally have some more insight on it. It's not really a big surprise to me, but it's interesting. Hey, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong guy. How's everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I want to give a big shout out to all of our channel members and all the subscribers and everybody that watches all of the content from front to back, including the ads. Right. And a big shout out to law enforcement out there and all of our service members, past, present, and future. Thank you for your service. All the first responders, all the truckers out there, and everybody in the trades, and everybody out there making tacos and flipping burgers and doing everything that makes the world go around for all of us. I want you to have a good day and love your job just as much as possible, because you should know, and I want you to know that every little thing you do plays a part in what makes this whole cog go around. Love you all to pieces. We're going to get into this bad boy. Are you ready? Oh, let's do it. I'm going to check out the comments now. Did I miss anybody? Let me look. Oh, everyone listening at work with your earbuds in, or if you're driving down the road with your car and you're listening, not watching while driving, I'll let you know what everybody's saying as much as possible. We're going to do a pocket check tonight. Yeah, we don't always get to do that. And I have several knives on the knife cam. We'll check out the knife cam, and I do have a beauty. It is a beautiful knife. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm ready, Freddy. I have my Coke Zero. No, it's not Coke Zero. I have my imitation Coke Zero cherry. Is it cherry? Zero sugar. It's not even cherry. What a ripoff. I ripped myself off. Hello, everyone. How you doing? What's up, Mr. Top Dog 8762 and Gareth? We have South Africa in the hive. And yes, Gareth, I know. I haven't had a day off yet. I worked today. I had to get up super early this morning. I don't even know what day it is, hardly. And yeah, I haven't had a day off yet. So tomorrow, I'm very looking forward to a day off. What's up, Trouble Bunny? And Gareth, I was going to ask if you didn't mind if I could unbox mine. I'm guessing that Top Dog and I have the same one, but if with Gareth's permission, I'm going to unbox this bad boy tonight. That is going to be exciting. Ooh, it has some heft to it. What's up, Betty Davis and Marco and Kobe Venable? Prado24 Prado, special shout out to you, my friend, and your mom. Much love to you and your joints. I hope you're feeling a little bit better. Just sit back and relax, man. If you're able to hang out, I really appreciate it. Much love to you. What's up, Angelo and James and LCV Blades Edge? And oh my goodness. James said, what's the AR RPM 9 drama? I don't know that it's drama, but it's very, very informative. I learned a lot today, and I'm going to give a big shout out to the person I learned it from. Oh my goodness. Prado24 has been, wait, I got to get the bell out. We got to dust it off. It's been a week already. Prado24 with a super chat. He 29 months super chat, mind you. He said, another Friday evening with the hive. Definitely looking forward to it for sure. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Yeah, Knife Steel Nerds, he put out a video today about AR RPM 9 steel. He did some research, and it's not super surprising. I think we all knew that it was some version of 9CR18 Mauve. It is a version of it, and about the only difference he could find was, I wrote it down somewhere, it's 0.3% cobalt was the only additive he could find, but there wasn't a like a special compound or special earth metal involved. So it's pretty much what we thought, some kind of version of 9CR18 MOV. So it wasn't a big surprise, but I think that Knife Steel Nerds, I think the point that he was making is how they labeled it as AR RPM 9 when he says it probably should be AR RPM 7, because two of the compounds in the steel aren't anything special, and they're found in most recycled steel. So it's the label, I think, mostly, but it's not a surprise or difference. It is, I wrote it down because I've never heard of it. It's spray form metallurgy as opposed to powdered metallurgy. You have powdered metallurgy, which is tiny, tiny carbides, then spray form metallurgy, which is a little bit bigger carbides, and then you have the traditional, which are a lot larger carbides. And he did show that it indeed was not the same as the regular carbides, that it was consistent with spray form metallurgy, which is just not quite as a fine compound as powdered metallurgy. Whereas powdered metallurgy, as soon as it's sprayed into the form, it is cooled with liquid nitrogen. It's a similar process, except for it's sprayed onto the table. It's not cooled as quickly, so the carbides are a tad bigger. And then he showed the AR-RPM9 next to regular 9CR18 MOV, and there was a noticeable difference that 9CR18 MOV has larger carbides. So it is technically a more durable metallurgy than 9CR. So that's what's special or not special about it. It's just it has a tad little bit extra cobalt. So initials LEO, what's happening? He said, hey everyone, having a great night. I'm super behind on packing for my trip. Ooh, I like packing for trips. Matt Morgan said, Beez is busy. Anyone recommend a budget hollow ground knife? Dude, I want to know about a budget hollow ground. I mean, truth be told, if you want a hollow ground knife that's budget and just a small banger, not a banger, but a small good knife that you put in your pocket every day, made with good steel, dude, I would get a Civivi Elementum. If you don't have like large hands, get a Civivi Elementum. That right there is a basic knife that everybody can enjoy. I would get the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. I have 15% off of those bad boys too. But you can get you one of those. Those have a hollow ground blade, depending on what you're looking for. Grim Drake has been a member for 2 months with a super chat. Grim Drake. And what did Grim say? With the 2 months, he said, time to relax with the Beez Bladers. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, I got up super early. I didn't get up at the butt crack of dawn this morning. I got up well before that, like way up into the back. I just visually saw that. Don't let the door hit you where the dog should have bit you, right? Fook Doosley has been a member for 13 months with a super chat. Yeah, we're getting the honey warmed up with the super chats, baby. Ha, Todd Carr, what's happening? Blue Sun, are you quoting Monty Python? And where's Gareth? Gareth, where you at, man? I know Gareth was in here earlier. He came in early. He thought we were live an hour early. Yeah, I had to go out of town, work a shift, and then come back into town. So I drove about 3 hours today, and hey, that's all right. I get to relax with the hive. Garrett said you could go with the unboxing; it will be good. Ah, very nice. MCM said, happy Friday, Beez. I carried an XL CJRB Malia today. Shout out to Swags. That's what I'm talking about. Matt Morgan said 6'4", 320 pounds, big hands. You know what they say about a guy with big hands, big gloves. Blue Sun. He said, BFV Gunner, I teased on Firesign Theater. That's where the quote came from, son. What's up, BFV Gunner? BFV Gunner's in the hive. And you know what? I don't have much of a pocket check. I've already unloaded my pockets after I got home. I had so much stuff. Matter of fact, where I went, I managed to get some carabiners. I got a nice big handful of carabiners that I can add to giveaways. I love giving away fun stuff like that. We're going to have a really cool giveaway tonight, or two. We shall see, with awesome swag pack. We do have a Bogart Rock, and this is going to be the first weekend I've had off in a long time. I'm going to have Saturday and Sunday off. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. You heard me correctly. I'm going to have both weekend days off. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to go see my mama, spend some time with mama for Mother's Day. And look at this. Kevin Kirk has been a member for 25 months with a super chat. He said, howdy, y'all. Been a while. What's up, Kevin? And man, I hope I'm not getting a cold. I'm a little sniffly. BFV Gunner said, Beez, our final settlement for the roof came in, so I re-upped. Oh, very nice. What's up, Canal Right? He said, lurky, lurky, lurk, lurk. Dude, Did I see Stacy? Is Stacy in here? What's up, Stacy? Stacy Bolster Blades in the hive. Marco, Kobe Venable, Aries EDC, everybody's coming to hang out. Aaron B said, I can see a lot of blink reminders will be dropped tonight. You know, I appreciate that because my contacts have been in for a long time. I didn't have to, I only got up an hour or so early, but boy, that makes a difference when your body's used to getting up at the same time every day. And I tried to go to bed early. I went to bed between 12:15 and 12:30 and got up a few hours later. You know how it is. What did you re-up on, BFV Gunner? I kind of like the looks of those metal roofs that don't look like metal, but they're metal because a metal roof lasts forever. Happy Mother's Day weekend, everybody. And in my right pocket was my trusty Victorinox 580. You know all about that. I carry this all the time. This always comes in handy, this little dude, just for a regular EDC that's always in the pocket. And a big shout out to my brother from another mother, Metal Complex. What's up, brother? I love you, man. I hope you're having fun over there giving away some kind of mysterious knife. Everybody tell Metal Complex that B said hello. BFV Gunner said, my membership, our roof has the impact resistant shingles, saving us $1K a year on insurance. Wow. That is a lot on insurance. You must pay a lot in insurance. The Punisher said, I almost missed the stream. Forgot today was Friday. Been a weird day today. Oh, I've had those days where you think it's Wednesday and it's Tuesday, or you think it's Saturday and it's Sunday. Your days get all mixed around. I'm not used to working 6 days in a row. I haven't done that in a while. That's a good thing, right? Hey, did you all see get a whiff of this beautifulness? This is the Knife Falcaria. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? I mean, would you just look? What's up, Terry T-Rex? Just look at that. Is that just not a beautiful piece of eye candy right there? I mean, oh my goodness gracious. It is beautiful. Tim B said, how goes it, my buddy Beez? What's up, man? What's up, Stephen Wallace? Garrett said, that looks so good. Dude, doesn't it though? And oh, I'm so glad that they did the etching on both sides. It just, oh my goodness. It looks futuristic. It almost looks like it was forged from alien steel. I mean, oh my goodness gracious. Did I just say gracious? Oh, it's going to be a fun night. When's the last time you see Beez slap happy? That'll be tonight. Toe Jammer. He said that. What's that? Wow. This, my friend, is the new release from We Knives. It's the Knife Falcaria. Falcaria. And the blade, a big swing out to We Knife. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, it's futuristic, artinistic. I mean, I have to move it around like QVC just so you can see it. And hey, speaking of QVC, I have 15% off if you are looking for a grail. This is what I would call grail material, my friends. This is one of the most expensive knives in my collection now. Thanks to We Knife. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I won't be tossing this in the back of the truck. I can guarantee you that right now. Steve from Colorado said, hi, Beez. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, so shiny. Yeah, this is, and if you have large hands and you want a large knife and you have a large pocketbook, then that bad boy might be right up your schmally. The Punisher said, MCM, I was thinking the same thing, that or lightning going across the sky. Yeah, look at this. I was thinking like it's kind of like a wood pattern, but kind of like lightning. I think it does resemble lightning going across the sky. It is, man, it is just gorgeous. And there's 5 different versions. My video that dropped tonight shows the different versions of this bad boy. So you can get some with a little bit of color to it, different color blades. This blade right here, I love what they did. I like how they have the grayed out look all across, but it doesn't look plain because of that really nice etching that they did. But wait, there's more. It's not a frame lock. It's a nested frame lock. My favorite, my absolute favorite. BFV Gunner said the best part, my wife didn't realize she was saving us money over the year and a 25-year warranty on the shingles. Very nice. Very, very nice. Top Dog just put up, hey, yeah. Hey, all of you that are in here right now, you are hardcore Beez Blades fans. If you want to do me a favor and you haven't watched tonight's video on this knife right here, it's not a long video. Open up another device or open up another window and click on my latest video, this one right here, because we're in the sweet hour. It's only been out an hour and a half. So if I can get you all to let that play all the way through, including the ads, that will help push it out there. And we can get people that have never been in the knife community, have never discovered modern pocket knives. Hopefully they'll go and watch this, and then they'll hear me say Friday night we have a live stream, and they'll come in and say hello, and we will meet new friends that we can tell about our new knives that we got, or the new knives that we want, or the new knives that we want to check out, or the new knives we can't afford. What's up, Marco? How you doing, man? Justin Ohio's in the hive. Sonny Robinson's in the hive. Garrett said, I saw some good Wii knives at a knife show. I did not realize I liked them like I do after handling them. Yeah, I mean, dude, in my right pocket tonight, of course, the Wii Equivoc, my tried and true Wii Equivoc, complete with scratches. Whatever I scratched it on, there's a scratch on the blade. It must have just went down in an arc all the way down. I love it. It got some love, and I am even, I mean, that's been on there a while, but a while with my Cool Whip. But yeah, buddy, I just can't help it. I mean, I'm not trying to get you to buy the knife. I'm just telling you, I really like it. Chris S said, I want the new Civivi RS71. Mark Zeller said, rock on, knife lovers. What's up, Mark? The Punisher said, speaking of knives, I had to do a bit of brute forcing to take apart one of my CRKT fossils. CRKT uses the softest screw ever for one of the frame screws, and it's stripped out. Oh, dude. So the Punisher, if you ever do come across one where it's not wanting to let go, hold off and don't force it. And I'm hoping what you did was strip your bit and not the actual screw itself. That's what I'm hoping. But if you have a screw and you're going to loosen up a screw and it just will not go, stop. Tell yourself, stop. At the very least, boil some water. Okay? Get some water, roll and boil, put a wire through the pocket, through the lanyard hole or something. Dip it down in the water for a little bit. Pull it out, have a glove on, make sure the whole knife gets hot, come out with the glove on, then get a nice solid grip on it, and then give it just a little try and see if that doesn't help let go, because they might have used red Loctite or something. I don't know what CRKT used. They could have used super glue. I don't know what they use, but it means you've got something other than medium strength Loctite. So you don't want to test the screw. And there's some other things you can do. If you have a screw that won't let go and you're trying to take your knife apart, you can also use a soldering gun. But here's the tip. Don't leave it on the screw of your knife. You get the soldering gun and just touch it 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000 and let go. Because unless you know whether you have any kind of plastic or nylon for your washers, you don't want to heat those up. You just want to heat up that Loctite, right? So leave it on there for 3 seconds. Give it a try. See if it'll let go. If it doesn't let go, leave it on for just a couple more seconds. You know, I'm talking about putting the soldering gun or whatever the heat right on the pivot screw, and then give it a couple turns, and you'll find that heat will be your savior, and it will help you let go. And there's probably somebody in here that has even more ideas to help you resist the urge. David Jules said, Todd Carr closing things up before dark. The Punisher said, nope, it was the actual screw that stripped, and it was with minimal force. Happened on both knives I have in the same exact spot. And there was no Loctite on the remains of the screw. Really? I wonder if they use some kind of super glue or something. I haven't taken many CJRBs apart. I don't have a lot of CJRBs. Miller86 said, I'm not sure, but I think Way of Knife will do screw removal. Adam Klowan said, good evening, everyone. Thinking about getting an MSI. Anybody have one? Yay or nay? Garrett said, thanks for that. I got the same problem. Thanks for the tip. Yes. Very soft stainless screw, said Chris S. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to knock on wood here. The only one, there was a screw that I thought I stripped, and that knife is upstairs in my thing that I'm reviewing, is a knife that Prado got me. It's the Launch 11. I thought I stripped it, but I didn't. It's not, it doesn't take T8s. It actually takes a hex head. And I thought I stripped it, but it wasn't stripped. It was a hex head. I learned that after I tried to make the video. Kevin Kirk said, save all the trouble, use a butter knife. Yeah, I have a perfect example right here. If you're wanting a very sharp knife, it's very durable, you can get something like this, like I won from the Knives Fast channel. I have here the Butter Knives Fast number 100 from his 100th. I don't think it was his 100th episode. It might have been, but number 100 Butter Knives Fast. Would you look at that? And look at that wicked serrations on this beautiful knife. I mean, look at that. I mean, wow. This is probably the second toughest knife I have, right next to the Dolica. You know what I'm saying? OH. MSI is a good knife, just needs scale replacement, Clarence Davis said. Everybody needs a little scale replacement now and then, right? What's up, Brian F? Brian F's in the hive. Chris S said, jimping. D. Edelman said, can you drill it out? I'm sure you can. I bet there's all kinds of tips and tricks in here for how to get those screws out. Crypto said, I'm not quite sure what I've walked into. Evening, brother. What's up, Crypto Dragon? You've walked in to the live stream, man. Is there anyone here? This is the first time you've been to the live stream. Clean this off. I used this today to cut a couple things. Let me see. I got to grab something here real quick. I was heartily flipping and flicking my knife while I was driving today. And I think I loosened up my screw a little bit because if I'm not mistaken, I think I put some, oh, what do you call those things? I think I put some skiff bearings in this. I can't remember if I did or not, but if you flip your knife really hard a lot, that vibration can loosen up your Loctite. Crypto Dragon said, looking for a new knife, and it only happens once a decade. Once a decade. Does that mean you're going big and going broke? BFV Gunner said, I'll be right back. I'm going to BF Gunner on Blade Binge to take 10% off my sale for Beez Blades live stream. There you go. If you go get something from BFV Gunner, you're going to get it 10% off tonight on Blade Binge. That's what I'm talking about. Matt Morgan said, pretty close to new. Third week in the hive. What's up, Matt? Hope you had a great week, man. Hope you're having a relaxing Friday night. I hope everybody's got a snack, or you did snack, or you did eat. Mrs. Beez will do a pizza check when she comes down. Oh, snappity snap. We're getting the first Amerihair out tonight for Mr. Kevin Kirk with the $20 here super chat. He said, for some more butter knives and some butter. Dude, thank you very much, Kevin. What did I buy? I bought special butter this week. Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to admit what I did. Okay. So I was going to make some hoagies. I got home a little late from work 2 nights ago or last night. I don't even remember. This week's I've worked a lot this week, and I was going to make some hoagies. We didn't have enough hoagie rolls, buns, whatever you call those things. So I ran to Kroger, and I went in and I got a Monster Energy drink to drink this morning because I was getting up early. And then I got strawberries and blueberries to have for breakfast. And then I got home, went in the kitchen and realized that the one thing I went to the grocery store to get, the Huggy Buns, I forgot them. So I said, okay, Mrs. Beez, I'll be right back. She said, where are you going? I was like, I forgot the bunch. She said, isn't that the reason you went? Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's why I went. So I went to the grocery again. Trouble Bunny said, I just learned today that blue Loctite ending in a 2 needs primer, and Loctite ending in a 3 has primer built into the formula. Really? I did not know that. See, that's one of the many benefits of being live. We could all tell each other things in real time. Like, I get to see your comments in the chats of the videos, but this is where I get to interact with you. Ha! So 3 has the primer. I'll be darned. That is very interesting. See, it's the little things like that. Like, why don't they just say it right on the label? Say, this has a 3. That means it has primer. Where is my blue Loctite? I'll be diggity darn. I have 242. It doesn't have primer. At least this one. I have several brands of Loctite. Huh. Yeah, I have the stick Loctite. I have Loctite from Tryman. What is it called? From Fiddle. I can't remember. I have several Orion knives. I have several brands of Loctite. I did not know that. So if it says 243, it has primer in it. What? Have you ever spent time in Philly? Hoagie isn't usually known outside of Philly. They're usually called subs. I've been to Philly one time. This one time in Philly. Gareth said, did you know Loctite was invented here in South Africa as far as I know? Well, how about that? Jay Corskadden said, what funny business is going on around here? What's up, Jay? Yeah, see? So this is a removable thread locker 242. I would say it has to still be thread locker because that's what it is. I mean, I don't know that it has to be primed. You got me wanting to know more though. I learned shout out to Knife Steel Nerds. Check him out. He does meticulous testing. A big shout out to Knife Steel Nerds. I learned a lot today. I learned for the first time about spray form metallurgy, which is a little bit different than powdered metallurgy. And the main difference is the carbides are a tad bigger. Not a lot, just a little, but they're a little bit bigger. And then if you look at standard metallurgy, the carbides are much larger. So it's in between the two. Todd Power said, I'll be right back. Just lost power. Oh, no. She can't take much more, Captain. Thank you very much, Mr. Kirk. Cappy Kirk. Fook Doosley said, not too bad. Busy weekend. Anniversary tomorrow. Hey, Fook Doosley's got an anniversary tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. BFV Gunner said, only 35 from a hundo. Grim Drake said, I know what a hoagie is, and I've never been to Philly. Blue Sun said, I was born and raised in Philly, but have spent most of my adult life away. Now that I'm retired, I find myself just across Delaware from Philly again. Everything runs in circles. I run in circles sometimes. Just ask Mrs. Beez if I run in circles sometimes. I literally do. I even go to the grocery store and back and then go to the grocery store and back. I'm good at that kind of stuff. What's up, Raccoon Tactical? Hey, look at that. Top Dog put up some Amera here. He was Robert Feely remembered it. Chill remembered it. All right, we had a couple folks remember the Amera hair emoji. It's new. How about that? Loctite was invented in South Africa. I did not know that. Howdy, Hivers. What's up, Plug or Not? He said, what's good, everyone? Bees, you keeping everyone in line? Dude, I'm trying. Hopefully tonight will go smoother than last. I mean, last week wasn't bad. It's just that we got deluged with ding-dong idiots or dingleberries. Here's another Loctite thread locker stick. It doesn't actually show a number like 242 or 243, but it's the thread locker stick. And if you've watched my disassembly videos, I've used it not a whole lot on my videos. Usually I try to save time and not make the disassembly videos take forever because you just lose people interest. And I have this one here from Orion Knives. And then I have some thread locker from, I think, maybe CDC. And then I have some Slick 'em All from Justin over at OCD for EDC. If you go watch one of OCD for EDC's videos, tell him B said hi. I'm excited to see Justin and Molly at the Blade Show Atlanta 2024 coming up. It's only what 3 weeks away? Don't you hate it when you go to see what the date is and your the hand of your watch is right over top the date, even though I know it's the 10th. Oh, that's great. Sonny Robinson said part number 7863 ? Is on YouTube. What? Remette is in the hive. What's up, Remette? Oh, my hip sore. I must be getting old. Our friends Remette are in the hive, and they have donated a knife for a giveaway. Watch out. Watch out. The Punisher 2 said, I checked my thread locker tubes, and they're from 2014. So I've been using the same stuff since then. Probably need to pick up some new tubes. And here's another little public service announcement. When you go to use thread locker, shake it really well. A lot of folks don't know that. You got to shake it up. Shake it up. Oh, look at that. Remette Knife gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships with a super chat. What's happening, Remette? I hope you're having a great morning. Happy morning. Good morning to you. And let's see who got the memberships. Todd Carr, Chris S., Ground Fog, Just Blades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Sleazy Pancake. We're all gifted memberships by Remette. BFB Gunner said, shake it like a Polaroid Loctite. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Remette. And thank you, Stacy. And thank you to all of the moderators that kicked serious tail last week. And did you see this big boy right here? Tim Titus said, good video on the new Wii. Thank you very much, man. That's this one right here. Thank you for the accolades. I appreciate it. Put a lot of work into my videos. Put time. I did not gagoogity her shumoigity. I didn't inhale. Monica Lewinsky. This is the Knife Falcaria in all of its beauty. All of its beauty. RPM 9 is a sprayed steel and not particle. I also found out there's only 7 elements instead of 9. Well, Louis, 2 of the elements are technically elements that, and this is I learned this from the same thing you did from Knife Steel Nerds, that 2 of the elements, one is phosphorus, and I can't remember what the other ones are, 2 that are commonly found in regular recycled steel, which is usually used, right? And then the one difference in AR RPM 9, the only difference is that for one, they use spray form metallurgy, which is close to powdered metallurgy. The only difference is it's not cooled with liquid nitrogen as it's injected into forming an ingot. Ignorant? Is that when you don't know things? You're ignorant? An ingot. There we go. An ingot. So when it's formed into an ingot, powdered metallurgy, powdered steel is, while it's sprayed into the form, it is also quickly cooled with liquid nitrogen. And you get the result is very tiny, small carbides, a really good mixture of all the materials are in that steel. When you have spray form, it's a very similar process. It's just not cooled as quickly. So the carbides are a little bit larger. They're still much smaller than traditional metallurgy. So it is still a form of powdered metallurgy, but not technically the powdered metallurgy that is quickly cooled with liquid nitrogen. Crypto said that was a nice folding. Do you also like fixed blades? Yes, I've shown many fixed blades on the channel. I have quite a collection of fixies. They're over there on the table. Yeah, I do like fixies. I don't often carry them. It's more one where I would take if it's for a specific thing. Remette Knife gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships. That's what I'm talking about. They're going to make everyone a member. Thank you very much, Remette. And guess who got them? Robo Stevio, K Cisco, Stacy Griffin, Level 1 Up, darn it. I said it. And Douglas Wagner. See, I'm tired. That's my excuse. Congratulations and thank you very much, Remette. Jay Corskadden said, when you say we, do you mean ours? If so, I call dibs. Let me think about that. The Punisher said, welcome to Knife Steel Science Time with Beez Blades. Prado said, if you don't have a Remette knife in your collection, you need one or two or more. They are smooth as silk, baby. Yeah, they are. I got to tell you, Remette knives are just, they are the bee's knees. Why do my hips hurt? Am I just getting old? Is it all downhill after 50? Is that what happens? Is that the secret that nobody told me? After you turn 50, all of a sudden you just start falling apart. Let's see. Good old Remette. Man, I almost forgot about that one. Oh, yeah. Remette makes, man, in no time at all, Remette has made a name for themselves in the knife community. And you know what? I found that I had 3 or 4 of them in a row. Here's 2. Here's another one. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm telling you what, I am looking forward. After the Hive stream tonight, I'm going to go up. I'm going to sit back on the couch. I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to relax. And then I'm going to sleep and I'm going to sleep in. My hope is to sleep like a full 7 hours and just wake up feeling rested. Oh, it's going to be glorious. I haven't felt this tired in a long time, but it's kind of good. You know, it's like slap happy tired. Raccoon Tactical said, love the Rhino. Just had a bobble when I first got it. Just Blade said, I don't have a Remette. Well, we're giving one away tonight, man. You never know. Steven's Flashlights. He said, giveaway, not game. Robo said, I score the free memberships all the time. It's great. He's got the blue bees. Blue Sun said, I'm ordering my first Remette as soon as I can. Decide which one to get. Well, I tell you what, watch my videos on the Remettes because he always gives me really good discounts on them. So when you watch the video, you can go down below in my link, use my link and use the discount code and save some moolah rouge. And the more pricey ones, I have $30 and $40 off of those. Sean Field said, bees. That was the kukri that you said before that you have. What was the kukri that you said before that you have? I have a couple kukris. This is one that I haven't had in my hand right now. This one right here. And then when I was rummaging through, moving knives around, I got this one out. This one is really nice. And then there's this one here, G10. Remette giving away all these Beez Blades memberships. I got to shout them out. Shameless plug. And then we got this one right here. Miller said, I like the Kingfisher. Looks cool. Might have to try one. Oh, yeah. I'll have to get the Kingfisher out. Hello, David Barringer. Barringer. What's up, man? Blue Sun said, I love discounts. I will for sure. There you go. Garrett said, it is because you had a monster. It's the energy drink hangover. That's why you feel flat. I mean, that was a long time ago. I didn't drink the whole thing either. Yoko said, hello, everyone. Well, here's the thing is energy drinks I don't ever feel flat afterwards or come down from them or feel jittery if I do drink one. I don't know. I just drink it because I know it has caffeine in it. Top Dog said, dude, the Rhino is one of the best budget knives out there. This one time at band camp in Philadelphia, exactly, Matt Morgan. Matt Morgan, you might want to refresh your feed. Just because I said that a while ago, I'm not sure if you're just hearing it. The Punisher said, just curious, where are the Remette knives made? The box I got with my RT Kingfisher was plain and didn't have anything on it. They're made in China and they make their own. They have a very nice factory that, well, let's just say I've been invited to check it out. It's one of my goals to actually go to China and inspect the knife companies. You heard it here first. Mr. Beez is going to go and do an inspection, and I have been invited to do so. because there's a lot of speculation and a lot of things that people say, but there's nothing better than seeing it for yourself. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll hold my coffee eye in my mouth right now because I'm multitasking. And you know how it is when you multitask, right? D. Edelman, hold the bus. Hold the proverbial bus. Mr. Edelman with the $5 here, $10 super chat. He said, Amerihair time, US. Mr. Edelman, Mr. D, affectionately known as Mr. D from Mr. Beez. Top Dog said, Mr. Beez, another gifted 5 memberships for Remette. Holy moly. Remette coming in hot. Thank you very much, Remette. And let's see who got him. Miller 86, Yoko, the EDC Canuck, and Steven's Flashlight and EDC Reviews, and Louie were all gifted memberships by Remette Knife. Remette, thank you very much. That is some sweet action right there. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Sterling Stute said, I'm tardy again. Dude, that's one demerit. Yenzer said, NKD, Buck 110, Auto Elite Pro. It's a happy day. Did anybody get any new knives? Are there any knives that you're looking for? Wow, look at all the Amerihairs. The Punisher said, I was thinking they were a Chinese company, but wasn't sure. The quality of Chinese-made knives keeps amazing me. Yeah, they had a reputation 10, 15, 20 years ago as having crappy knives. That's not the case anymore, as long as it's a known company. Like Civivi. I mean, I still get on my, I still get comments about Chinese-made knives in my videos. And I'm like, this person obviously just doesn't realize that times have changed. They're like, China junk. I'm like, no, it's not. The quality of Chinese knives compared to the quality of USA-made knives. I got to tell you, I mean, you know, that's not the topic of discussion tonight, but for what you get for the price, and the materials and the workmanship and the craftsmanship for mass-made knives, I mean, something like this. And I had somebody on a video last night or the night before said, they told me it's called blade retention, not, they said it's not blade retention, it's detent. And I didn't want to sound snooty, so I can't remember if I replied, but I didn't want to sound snooty. What I do want to say, in case you don't know, if it's a button lock and not a top liner lock, then it doesn't actually have a detent ball. So it doesn't have a detent. It just has the ability to retain the blade. And that's what I refer to when we have something that is able to retain the blade. See, this is what holds the blade in, is the button itself. So that is different than a detent or a detent ball. Gareth said, China is fun to go to. It is interesting. I think it will be an amazing trip. And I am going to go to some knife factories. Justin Ohio said, I just got my win from Rob's Nerdy Knives, a Civivi Warncliffe. Dude, I just had my Civivi Warncliffe in a video. It might have been in tonight's video, in the video that dropped today or yesterday, or the one that drops tomorrow. I just had it out. Miller 86 said, yep, Chavez 229, Might Morad, and Kaiser Mini Towser K. Raccoon Tactical said, I carry my China-made knives way more than my USA-made knives. Tom said, I got 2 Benchmades and a CRKT plus 2 I never heard of. D. Element said, I like my Remette knives. Richard Myers said, I want a new knife. I need a new knife. Dude, you definitely need a new knife. I agree that you do need a new knife. David Coolis. What's up, David, with the super chat? David said, I received a Wee Nitro OG carbon fiber foil handle and a concept shard blade tiger stripe. Ooh, boy. David Coolis is coming in hot. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, George Papadopoulos? He said, hey, Beez, what's up, man? Hope you're having a great night. It is Friday night, man. You are at the place. We're hanging out. Trouble Bunny said, I was in the one with the Elementum. It was in the one with the Elementum utility blade Wednesday night. Thank you. There's someone that watches my content. Swing, swingy ding. Look at that. There is the Civivi Elementum utility and all of its utilityness. Trouble Bunny said, oh yeah, thank you. Richard Meyer said, anyone got any Cobra Tech knives? Chris Hole said, Remette knife, do you see any of my messages? I only got $50 for my birthday. Walt Bim said, new Templar Excalibur, large dagger M390 with mossy oak, agua element. Love it. Sean from Templar, what a nice guy. Matt Morgan with the $2 here. Super chat. Thank you very much, Matt. It's your very first super chat on the live stream. Hold on, I got to give it a like. Bling. Thank you very much, Matt Morgan, for the $2. MCM said, apparently I have some chunky palms because I cannot squeeze a button lock knife without lock failure. Really? Well, I mean, that's kind of broad. It's probably a particular one because some of those, I don't know how you would hit some of the button locks, and some of them are recessed. So I think maybe there's more options we can look into for a button lock, or maybe a top liner lock. Check this one out. This isn't a liner lock, but yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. I have like $30 or $40 off on this bad boy right here. Trouble Bunny said, got my utility today, green. Ordered through your Amazon link after watching your video. I'm super happy. That is sweet. The different colored ones do look very nice. I'm a sucker for color. I like the greens. Well, let's see, there was green and blue and gray, and was there a black maybe? This is the new utility knife, and I was told by a Beez Blader that it came with a T8 bit. I got to get the box out. I did not know that. I didn't see it when I unboxed it. But look at that. That's an actual, it's a 6CR razor blade, and it's a Civivi razor blade that's on it. And this also has really good action. It's a really nice snippety little Katana Smith said, good sleep is vitally important. Get it, Mr. Breeze? Yes, I will. Milan Labe said, y'all please don't forget to Hawk smash the like button. Yeah, don't forget. Knife Standards. What's up, Knife Standards? Man, Knife Standards. So I got to tell you, I've been excited ever since I ordered it. I can't wait till it arrives. I'm excited. I know it's getting closer and closer. I can't even remember the name of it now. It's been a while. It's been a few months. But I got to check out a knife and I had to buy it, and now I can't wait for it to show up. I think I got the dimpled pattern. I don't even remember now. Prado said I would have used that utility knife like a beast if I were able to work steel, said Prado. Mike and Ike's EDC coming in hot with the 3-month super chat. He said, really enjoy these Friday evening live streams. Thank you, Beez. What is the best knife sharp toolkit you recommend? That's a loaded question. If you're gonna do it and you're a knife collector and you know you're always gonna like knives, I say spend $300-400, get a TS Prof. I have 5% discount code on them. And the only reason I just say that, I mean, I always say the Work Sharp Pro Precision Adjust, but then if you want to put other stones on it, then you would have to get another attachment to put on it. If you get a TS Prof, it's all metal. There's no plastic parts. I mean, I have 3 or 4 different TS Prof videos. You can see which one you would like. There's different sizes. And you can also get different size blade attachments for them. If you spend $50 on a knife sharpener because that's all you can handle, that's all you can do, then that's cool. But my recommendation is, if you are a knife collector and you know you're going to be buying more knives and you're going to spend money, you're going to keep spending money on knives and you're going to keep investing in nice knives, right? Don't cut yourself short. Don't cut yourself short by getting a cheaper system. If you can just maybe skip on buying the next knife or two, hold that money back and get a quality sharpening system. Thank you very much, Mike and Ikes. And oh, Mr. William, hold the bus. Wait, his name hasn't popped up yet. Hold on. Waiting for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. StreamYard's slow. StreamYard's a lot like me. It's a little slow. Chill said, I bees bonked the like button. That's what I'm talking about. Mr. William with a 6-month super chat. And look at the smile on that dude. He said, hey, everyone. What's up, Mr. William? Thank you very much. As soon as your name pops up, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Found it. There it is. Thank you very much. 6 months. He's at 0.5 years. We're talking years, ladies and gentlemen. 0.5 years. Wow, look at all these people saying hello to everyone. I just love this. It's the hangout. Blue Sun said, to sharpen knives, I highly recommend top-end diamond stones up through 600 grit and ceramics from 1,000 to 6,000. Then strop with 5-micron diamond paste on the rough side and a 0.5 on the smooth. And I recommend getting some diamond emulsion from Lacy Lace. Alice, hey, Alice, Alicorn Paracords in the hive. There you are. My good friend, Alice. She said, updated my website and the available knives under the tab Alice's Knife Corner. Code HIVE5 gets $5 off 25 for anything other than knives. There you go. How about that? You can use code HIVE5 and get a special discount on Alice Alicord Paracord. I can't help it. It was Alice, aka Alicord Paracord. I got that down. It seared into my brain. Alice, go ahead and drop the link to your website. Blue Sun said Lacy and Gunny Juice for the best diamond emulsions. Can you even buy Gunny Juice anymore? Do they even sell it anywhere? I think it's sold out everywhere, isn't it? Louis said TS Prof or Hapstone sharpeners are the way to go if you're a serious collector. The TS Prof is $300 for the Pioneer model, and the Hapstone is $200. The Hapstone RS is pretty good. It's pretty good. I would let's see. I have a long-term review to do on the Hapstone. Oh my goodness. I didn't turn on my little computer cooler fan thing. My computer's gonna blow up. It's gonna overheat. MCM, let's see, George. Oh my gosh. What's up, Splitting Slices? Kevin Smith and Knives. Pioneer. Let me see which Pioneer. Hopefully that's not the one that I have at work. Which one's the Pioneer? Let me take a look here. Pulling it up. Oh, okay. I don't think that's the one I have at work. Yeah, this one right here. So this bad boy right here. And I have a link with a discount code down in the description for this one right here. I believe this is the Pioneer. It's everything you wanted and more in a knife sharpening system. It's nice and sturdy. It's very smooth. Raccoon Tactical said, I'm in the hills of East Tennessee. But there is what that looks like. And you can get 5% off of that bad boy. 5% off of $200 or $300 is a lot of money. Here's in case you weren't here on the live stream or didn't see my videos on this bad boy, here's the Peregrine Falcon. Delaney's been a member for 3 months with a super chat. What's up, Delaney? He said, hey, Beez, I ordered an 80-20.5 on Amazon, and I think it's a fake. No markings on it anywhere. Thoughts? No Demco on blade, no marking on pivot. Well, here's the question, Delaney, is how much did you pay for it? That's gonna be what gives it away, is how much did you pay? That'll probably let us know right from the get-go whether it is 80-20.5. It's going to be how much you paid for it. Where's my 80/20.5s? Do. See, that's what I get for moving stuff around all the time. Where are my 80/20.5s? There's nope, that's not one. In the world? I need a flashlight with my old failing eyeballs. Where's my 80/20.5? That's not it. All right. So what's going on? I need a flashlight. I have two. And I've played with one within the last week. I need a flash. Oh, I recharged my. Oh no! I wonder if I burned out. I wonder if I burned out the battery in this thing. Maybe I'll have to get a different flashlight. Oh, it was right there in front of me. Literally, here's one of them. I have this one and then the blacked out one, which was a gift. But there's the Demco. These aren't the original scales. These scales were gifted to me by Mateo. Katana Smith said, my latest Chinese knife. Top Dog said, about time for the pup to make an appearance. Yeah, he'll be down here before you know it. Steven's Flashlight said, Joe Casper coming in hot with the Loop Gear flashlight win today. Ooh, fancy, Mr. Fancy Pants. Oh my goodness. Hold the bus. Hold the bus. We have stuff happening. David Coolis with the $10 here super chat. Thank you very much, David Coolis. You get the Amerihair and the Amerihair emoji. Amerihair emoji. I like the way that rolls off the tongue. Roll that beautiful beam footage. Robo said, Blades, I don't know what you did to my belly, but you're an evil, evil man. What I did to your belly? What did you do? Eat too many snacks or something? I'm trying to give likes. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's a like. Swing. Thank you very much, David Coolis. Dude, you are the man. He said, I hope everyone is having a great Friday at the Hive. Where are your O-lights, Bees? I have a whole collection of O-lights, man. I got to have some of them behind me. I just literally had one in my hand. It was just, oh, it's right here. Here's one right here. I was using this one. I carried this one. Here's a copper O-light, an IT3. This was a special edition. It's special. It's like me. It's special. Raybo. Hold on. Raybo 34 has been a member for 6 months with a super chat. Raybo. He said, hey, y'all. Hey, Bees. What's up, man? I hope you're having a good night. It's the time of the week. It's time to relax, man. MCM said warnies are just the doggone best. Yeah, man, Warncliffe blades are just. Oh, matter of fact, it's still in my truck. I was flipping and flicking my wee banter Warncliffe today. Yeah. Raccoon Tactical said Echo is my fave. I have 4. How about that? Let me pull something up here. Just a second. We have stuff happening. Just a second. Bluetooth Blades has been a member for 8 months with a super chat. He said, can't wait for Herman's DLC drop. Coming soon, I hear. I don't know when it is. Seems like I saw something on the gram of the Insta variety about a new Herman. That is a knife that I have never owned, is a Herman. Raybo also, thank you very much for the 6-month super chat. Budget Blade Review said Nick Martino. Who is James? Nick Martino said Rambo. Oh, no. Something just happened, y'all. Blade Binge Shop, by the way. We're going to go to Blade Binge, but we have been temporarily interrupted by Bogey. Hello, mister. Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come on. Hello. Hi. Hello, puppy. Hello. Hi. How are you? Oh, you're just a rip snorting, aren't you? Did you bring me a towel? You know, you got your pizza over there. You could have brought me a pizza rather than a dish towel. You know, you could have. Here, you want to come up and say hi? There we go. There you go. Say hi to everybody. Such a good boy. Miller said, maybe can't see my message. Who makes the Falcon? Crypto said, who makes the Falcon is made by Remette. David Tooley said, I'm in late, but I'm here. I had to mow the yard before it becomes a jungle. Yeah, I'm going to have to mow tomorrow. We got a ton of rain. Yeah, he sold the dish towel. Bogart, your piece of pizza and your caterpillar are right over there, Brody. Milan Labe said, oh, look at that baby boy. He is just the coolest, isn't he? He's just such a good boy when he's not being a bad boy. He's never a bad boy. He's just a puppy. He's just a puppy. We're gonna check these out here in just a minute. We have a lot of really cool knives on the table. But for right now, we're gonna check this out because this is something very exciting. I don't know if any of you have heard this or heard about this or not. But if you want to get some dark mode collabs or you want to go check out Blade Binge, yeah, I have a 10% discount code Beez10 at Blade Binge shop. Plus your first order is 10% off. But if you use my code and my link to Blade Binge, I'll get credit for sending you there. So if you go to Blade Binge and you go to all knives, you can just look up EDC or bushcraft or tactical or traditional or out the front knives. If you like bushcraft knives, and you know, we ought to do a bushcraft night. Let's see what we have here in the world of bushcraft. A bushcraft sax. What's that? A bushcraft machete sheath. A lion steel bushcraft knife. An Ontario bushcraft field knife. Lion steel bushcraft. Cat Katana Smith said under $30. What's up, Blue-Eyed Devil? How you doing? You having a good night? I hope so. Yeah, Bogey is a sweet boy. Donald said do an OTF night. Yeah, we could do that. We could search up OTFs. I could get all my OTFs out. You know, maybe we could do that. We could do an OTF night. Let's see here. Let's check out some out the fronts. What's up, Paper Tiger? Blue-Eyed Devil said, did you get my email on the blue purple crystallized two-sun knife? Yes, I did. What a beautiful knife. Budget Blade Review said, I need to get a couple Altum blanks. Here's some Heckler & Koch Auto HK Hadron. That's a pretty nice looking knife. What else we have here? Southern Grind Auto Arachnid. An SOG Auto Pentagon OTF Blackout. Richard Meyer said, like a rainbow in the dark. So this is Blade Binge, and Blade Binge is connected to the Blade Binge marketplace where you can go buy and sell knives on the secondary market. So if you're wanting to buy some used knives, gently used, a lot of times the people have only cut a piece of paper with them, and sometimes not even that. They're a knife collector. They got the knife, they checked it out, they flipped it, and then now they're ready to sell it and get something else. It's a hobby. So if you want to go get you something get it off of Blade Binge, because that's people literally that are in the chat right now. BFV Gunner, he put a discount on his. Brian F said, budget, let me know if you find a place to get Altum blanks. There we go. People are looking for Altum blanks. Splitting Slices and Top Dog put up my links to, Top Dog put up Splitting Slices links. Go check out Splitting Slices. And Splitting Slices put up Blade Binge Marketplace. And big shout out. Thank you guys. Thank you to my moderators. You're all very awesome. You are awesome sauce. There are 20 pages of OTFs on Blade Binge that you can get. Oh, there's a Microtech Auto Mini Troodon. Look at all these Microtechs. What are you doing over there, puppy? You look guilty. Guilty as sin. Bunch of mini Troodons. Wow, like the whole set. Some of the prices on Blade Bench are getting a bit silly, said Fook Doosley. Well, dude, the prices are, if you're talking about knives that people are selling, these right here, I think these are normal prices. This isn't Blade Bench pricing. This is what you pay for Microtech. Now, the Blade Bench shop, let's see, how do we get here we go. Here's the Blade Bench marketplace. Let's share this tab. So this is the marketplace. There's a Civivi Dogma for $55. That's not too bad. Garen said puppies always look guilty. Yeah, tell me about it. He's always up to something. He's over there snooter sniffing something. I don't know what he's snooter sniffing. Super G Craig, welcome to Scout Bees with the super chat. Everybody, welcome Super G Craig to Scout Bees. Brian F, do you have an Instagram? Said Budget Blade Review. Yes, Brian F does have an Instagram. Splitting Slices said, thanks for subbing, Chili. FYI, playing in a giveaway when I reach my first milestone of 250 subs. Gareth said, Bees, please help me understand why OTF are so expensive. Well, Gareth, it all started long, long ago in the small town of OTFville. There was a mama OTF and a papa OTF. You see, when a papa OTF, like the Hummer here, the Tecto Hummer, falls in love with the TK knife, like this one here, and they love each other very much, then after a certain period of time, what can happen is the stork will come along and you'll have a baby OTF. And then you'll have a mama OTF and a papa OTF and a baby OTF. And there's all kinds of different sizes of mama OTFs and papa OTFs and baby OTFs. You can get little baby OTFs that fit your hand well with blades like this that are California legal, just like that. Little California legal action. That with a little girthier handle because it's not as big. Then you can get the mama blade like this. Like that right there. Look at that. Whoo, watch out. Mama's got some teeth. Telling you what. Matt Morgan said the birds and the bees. Yep. So there's another style. And some of them have the buttons on top. Some of them have them on the side. Some of them have a little better operation than others. This is the blades and the bees conversation. And then you get the big ones like this, the H2 Hummer from Tecto Knives. It's a lot of handle. The blade isn't near as big as the handle. This one here's got a lot of I would say most OTFs aren't easy. You have to give them a little bit of force with your thumb. So if you have arthritis issues, then that's something to consider. You might want to go to a knife shop or a blade show and check some out and make sure the tension isn't going to be too much for your hand. If you have joint issues or strength issues in your hand, it could surprise you when you get into OTF. Some of them take a little bit of force to deploy. Eating my favorite snack, oatmeal, milk, and ketchup, Ron Meggs. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, is it going to be one of those nights that we're going to talk about weird snacks? Because Mrs. Beez isn't here yet, so we're not going to stay on snacks. We're going to wait for Mrs. Beez. But when Mrs. Beez gets back, please remind me of your favorite snack, oatmeal, milk, and ketchup. we're going to get back to that. We'll talk about that. We'll put that to the side for now. The Punisher said Cobra Techs are supposed to be decent budget OTFs. Palmetto State Armory has some OTFs in their Chronos line of knives. Chronos, the Greek god of time, or current day time clocks. Cat soup over ketchup. Palmetto makes knives. But to answer your question, I don't know. Ow, oh boy, my knees. The only thing I can figure why my knees and hips hurt is just because I'm tired. I don't know exactly why OTFs cost more. I have some that aren't terribly expensive, but then again, they're not cheap either. And I did not buy them. They were sent to the channel to review, and I'm trying to find more. You know how it goes. Seems like I have one of my more favorite one is a slimmer model. Yeah, I kind of like this one here. My OTFs, I ought to put them all in the same spot. I think I'm coming down with something. Here's another tech toe. Has really nice milling. Check out the milling on that. D. Edelman said, are there any OBEs made? OBE? What is that? George Papadopoulos said, Beez, you got any striders? No, I am not that Mr. Fancy Pants. I do not have any striders. Ron Meg said, eating my favorite snack, oatmeal. Oh, I already read that. Craig Vincent said, I lost a tooth this week, so that was bad. But I bought 3 knives this week. That was good. My only regret was $150 out of the pocket for laughing gas. That money could have bought the 4th knife. Wow, it costs laughing gas? Dude, just get the numbing shots. That's what I do. I get the numbing shots if I ever have a cavity. I used to get cavities all the time. Here's another public announcement, a health announcement. I probably paid off my dentist's car in my mid-20s to mid-30s because I drank Mountain Dew all throughout the day. I would go to Speedway and get a big 44 ouncer and I would sip a Mountain Dew all day. And I would have 4 or 5 cavities to get filled every time I went to the dentist. And when I stopped doing that, I stopped drinking Mountain Dew all day. He said, and I quote, he said, it's not bad to drink a sugary pop, but if you sip on it for long periods of time throughout the day, you keep the pH of your mouth off, and that sugar, that combination takes enamel off your teeth and it gives you cavities. He said, if you're going to drink a pop or a soda, depending on where you're from, he said, drink it and then be done with it. Don't just sip on it all throughout the day. And that's what I would do. I would literally drive all day long and sip on pop all day long. I'd have a pop at work all day long. Yeah, it was bad, but I haven't had a cavity in years. I changed my habits. I got healthier. Prado said, my last back surgery I had done under local only. Never again. Just the thought of that. Oh my goodness. Where's the OTF that I just went and grabbed? Was it this one? No. Was it this one? Maybe it was this one. Did I show this one? Oh my goodness. Someone's coming down the stairs again, people. Blade Walker said, yeah, my nephew lost all of his teeth from swishing it around in his mouth. Yeah, don't swish Mountain Dew around in your mouth. It's not good for you. It's not good for your teeth. Come here, puppy. Come here, say hi. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Okay, now come up, say hi. Okay, come on. Come on. Good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, your mommy made you naked. Your mama made you naked. Where's your collar? Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. The puppy's naked. He's naked. He doesn't have a collar on. I love you, bud. Say hi to everybody. Bluetooth Blade said, I think I'm getting the DLC Herman Dragonfly. Blue Sun said, I just followed the advice. Mountain don't. It's not Mountain Dew. It's not that it's bad. It's just don't sip on it all day long. Drink it and be done with it. He said, matter of fact, it wouldn't hurt after you drink Mountain Dew to swish your mouth with water. He told me. He said Mountain Dew is why you're getting so many cavities. Well, I quit drinking Mountain Dew and I quit sipping on pop all day long like I used to. And my cavities literally, I stopped having cavities. It wasn't a coincidence. He wasn't being dishonest. He was telling me what was causing me to spend so much money. Grimdrake said, looks like he stole that towel right off the refrigerator handle. Dude, you have toys down here. Yes, he did. No. Well, it was dirty. That's the one that I have on the stove. And sometimes he'll grab the one off the stove. You come up here and say hi. Wait, watch where you put your paws there, bud. Look how tall he is, people. Look how tall he is. He's a good boy. You need your nails clipped, bro. Your nails are way too sharp. Yes. He's got pizza. He's doing his Bogart pizza check. He's a good boy. Tim B said, I used to drink 5 Mountain Dews a day. Quit drink all sodas. Beez, I have to leave. Good. One too many screens. George said, Beez, I have to leave. Good luck to whoever wins the knife. Thank you, George. Have a good night, man. Waffle said, they need to stop making energy drinks in so many flavors. I go to the store and see something new and always buy it. Top Dog said, we have watched Bogart grow from a young little guy. Yeah, we have. BFV Gunner said, the only carbonation I drink now is Topo Chico and tonic water. Yeah, I typically drink one Pepsi or Coke Zero. Packrat said, I don't even think I've seen Puppy Mode Bogart. Packrat, go back to April. Let's see, April, May, June. Go back to June of last year to a live stream. Do it, tonight after the live stream. Go back to June, and you will see him when I'm holding him in one hand, and he's this big. He's just this big. Last June. Yeah. And if you go to every live stream from last June and just scroll through so you can see him, it would be really cool if someone did that. Someone could actually go and make a collage of what he looks like with 1 week of growth all the way up to now. Because he's been on every live stream but like one when we were out of town or something. Bluetooth Blade said, I only drink black coffee, water, and a few brews at the end of the day. Craig Vincent said, I used to drink cola every day. After the 3rd kidney stone, I took the doctor's advice, and now it's an occasional treat for me. So this is what we have on the table. A little bit of knife action right here. Oh yeah, this is the other one I had. This is a Tecto. I have a couple more from TK, and I don't know where they are at the moment. I don't know where they're hiding. They must be shorter because they're. I can't reach them. Can't reach all my knives. Clarence Davis said, I used to drink 2-liter Mountain Dew every day. I would keep it in the back of Abbott Foods delivery truck, day cab, and 28-foot reefer trailer. Keep it ice cold. Waffle said the Razor one is clean. The Punisher said, I tried Red Bull one time when it first came out and I hated it. I think Red Bull tastes like dishwater. Packrat said, oh my goodness, Puppy Mode Bogart is so cute. Packrat went back and looked at baby Bogey. Randy said, Beez, I can still pick up my Chup pup with one hand. She just farts more is all. I cannot pick up my pup Chup with one hand. I can't do that. Bluetooth Blade said, I definitely have a knife affliction. Fookie Doozy, Treja Vu, said Blue Sun. NFK20 said, it's the aspartame in the Mountain Dew that kills your teeth. I would beg to differ. I don't believe that's aspartame. I believe is what is in diet sodas, and aspartame will not hurt your teeth. Aspartame, there was a big scare. People said, "Oh, it causes cancer." I looked it up, and you would literally have to drink like 25 or 30 diet sodas in a day daily for it to even start to be dangerous. But a couple pops a day of aspartame will, from everything I've read, is not harmful at all. Mox Fox said, currently dealing with the lice on my kid. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, that does not sound fun. Yeah, I think you have to drink like 25. It might even be 50, like 50 diet 12-ounce diet colas a day to get to the range. It's way more than you would ever unless you're drinking a case of pop a day of diet pop, There's not enough aspartame to be concerned about as far as I've read. BFV Gunner said, Beez, what was that Warney OTF? The Warney OTF. This is, let's see, this is a TK. This is Attack Knives. And I actually have a discount code to them. I got to remember what it is. This one's in 154 cm. This is Attack Knives. This one is a good size. It's not a big, heavy chonker. Has a nice little Wharncliffe blade on it. Packrat said Beez issuing aspartame challenge. I haven't seen Jim Miller or Ken Faulkner yet. I don't know where they are. Canary said aspartame is poisonous to dogs, cats, and birds. I wouldn't touch it with a 20-foot pole. Yeah, just look up what is considered a dangerous amount. It's a ton of it. Packrat said aspartame is going to be the new Tide Pod. Calling it now. Oh, brother. Blade Walker said just in I started to ask the same. Yeah, was Jim Miller in here earlier? Crypto Dragon said, nice meeting you guys. I shall continue my search. What are you searching, Crypto Dragon? What exactly? You're looking for a hollow ground blade, right? Did we give you enough advice? We easily get off topic. Craig Vincent said, too much oxalic acid can cause stone formations in some people. Cola and spinach in moderation for those folks. Robert said, how is the new Elementum utility? Is it too small? Well, you know what? Let me show you. Let me give you an idea. Let's get a little knife cam action here. So I will put it next to a regular Elementum. I'm kind of hoping you have a regular Elementum so you smell what we're stepping in. So here is the Elementum utility. And let me zoom in on this just a little bit for you. And then let me get a Elementum. Here is a Elementum right here. So it is definitely smaller than the Elementum handle-wise. So if you have an Elementum and you know how that handle is in your hand, then this is smaller. Everything from here up isn't going to make a difference as far as where it is in your hand, but it is shorter. Raybo 34 finally hit 100 subs. Trouble Bunny said, having a flashback to Wednesday's video. Where's the Wharncliffe? Oh, yeah, the Wharncliffe. I kept getting Civivis out and one after the other. All right, let me back the camera out here just a little bit, and we're having a Civivi moment. So the question is, here, do we need some light? Do we need some extra light? I can do that. Let's turn on 4,000K. Oh, nope, that is not the Wharncliffe. Let's see, is this the Wharncliffe? No, that's not the Wharncliffe. Where you at, puppy? What are you doing, bud? Where's the Wharncliffe? Is this it? Oh, that's not it. What in the world? Puppy, what'd you do with my Wharncliffe blade? Where? Oh, where? Oh, that's not it. How is this even possible? That's not the Wharncliffe blade. So, what in the world? I'm going to have to turn my extra light on over here. Bear with me. Okay, I have another Civivi Elementum over here somewhere. Let me back the screen out here. There are a few different variations in colors, and there's button lock, and that is not a Wharncliffe. That is a, let me do this, move this over. That's a Tonto blade. There's the utility blade. Where in the world is my Wharncliffe? What the heck? I didn't take it to work, did I? No, I don't think so. Okay, this is, oh, well, no. There's the Elementum button lock, the long one. Okay. What in the world? I need a flashlight. Okay. I'm looking. Raybo said, hope I don't get any hate because I show traditional knives. There ain't nothing wrong with showing traditional knives. That's not it. Where in the world? I just had it out. Did I take it to work? Maybe you guys got me confused. Or maybe I have myself confused. I've found literally every Elementum except for the one I'm looking for. How is this possible? I remember I had it out. I was like, oh man. Is it still on the table somewhere? Beez over here flexing on us. Dude, I'm not flexing, but okay. Oh my gosh, I found it. That's got to be it. Yes. Found it. Oh boy. Well, you got me started now. I mean, it's hard to start without finishing. Let's see. Yeah, get that bad boy. Get this bad boy. It turned into the Civivi. Oh, the Civivi segment. So let's do this. Here's our Civivi Elementums. We have button locks. We have regular. We have Ultim scales. We have whatever the clear stuff's called. It's escaping my mind right now. Then we have here the Wharncliffe, which is very cool. I like that Wharncliffe. That Wharncliffe is mean. And the Wharncliffe is also, it is also a hologram blade. And then you can also get a Wii, not a Civivi, a Wii Elementum with heavy duty stuff. And then here we have a Beez Blades Wii Elementum. This was a gift from Wii Knives. Thank you very much, Wii. It has Beez Blades on it. Look at that. It's the Elementum hour, apparently. There's some Elementums. And here's the new Elementum utility, or the Elementum button lock utility. This one's pretty cool. If you like a Tonto blade, this is a good working blade. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the Elementums. Elementum, my dear Watson. Elementum. Let's see. I do have, and it's over in the case. I'm not going to go bother getting it. I do have another button lock Elementum, full size Elementum in the micarta. That was fun. And while we're talking about this one right here, is one of my all-time favorite working knives, the Civivi Brazen. I mean, it's just such a good knife. I really like the Brazen. Such a good knife. It's one that needs more attention. We need to bring it back into the spotlight. It's a popular knife, nitro blade steel. I took this knife to Georgia when I went on vacation with the family. The Punisher said, I've heard coated D2 doesn't rust as easily as bare D2. That's correct. You are correct. You can get a coated D2 blade and it will protect it. Now, my favorite of the Elementums is the Elementum 2 button lock, just because I like the action of it. Now, what they need to do is make an Elementum 3 top liner lock. That's what they need to do. I'll like that one even better. But the Elementum is just a good all-around knife. But here's different versions though. Just trying to go simple here. Nope, those are both Wii. So there you go. So there is a Wharncliffe blade. There is the regular blade. There is the Wii version. And then there's the utility. And then this is the longer version. This is the button lock. Sorry about the light flicker. I didn't make adjustments. I have to change the Kelvin. Gareth said, I do prefer that shape over the Elementum. Richard T said, my first time watching a knife live stream, enjoying it very much. Richard T, man, everybody welcome Richard T. Dude, I am glad you found it. Dude, Mrs. Beezle, she'll be down in a little bit. We do a pocket check. We always do a snack check and a pizza check. And of course, we're going to talk about knives, but we talk about a bunch of other fun stuff too. And, you know, we do have to break for this special thing that happens every live stream. Usually this is when I'm opening an ice cold Coca-Cola Zero, but today I have a Kroger Big K Cola Zero Sugar. You got that right, Trouble Bunny. Trouble Bunny said store brand soda equals extra money for pocket knives. You're absolutely correct. It's about half the price. Waffle said zero sugar Dr. Pepper cherry is my favorite. I've heard a lot of people that like that one. Bear Arm said, when's the national commercial, Beez? Steven said, okay, Beez, I need to pee. Yep. The Punisher 2 said, speaking of soda, anyone tried the new Sprite Chill Cherry Lime Soda? That sounds refreshing over ice. I bought a bottle yesterday and it was pretty good. Very strange on the cherry flavor, though. James said, you lost all your fizz. Don't forget to hit the Hulk smash the like button. Since it was brought up, here's what the Elementum Warncliffe. Now, what they need to do is just go, Civivi, I know you're not listening, but Civivi, get this knife, make it a 1/4 of an inch longer handle, a 1/4 of an inch longer blade, make it a top liner lock, and you will sell 1 million of them. Make the handle about a 1/4 of an inch longer, about that much longer. That will support XL hands. And then put about a 1/4 to, just a little over a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch more of the blade and the handle, somewhere in that range, and make it a top liner lock. And you will have a grand slam home run. Call it the Elementum 3. Brad said, blade is very thin, performs all tasks excellently. I have a 14 C28 and S35V. Love them both. Blue Sun said, if they come out with an Elementum with a crossbar lock or a top liner lock, I'll buy it, especially a TLO. Prado said, isn't that about the button lock size? Yeah, it's the oh, whoa, knocking stuff over. Here's the Ultim button. Yeah, they're the same size. But the button lock, maybe a hair longer. Maybe that's why I like the button lock so more. I like the button lock the most, and maybe it's not just the action. Is it the size? Is the length the same? Oh, the button lock. Let's see. The button lock may be a hair longer. Look at that. It is. That's why I like it more. It's a little larger. Ha! You learn something every day. Yeah, I like the action and the feel. I really like the action on the button lock. The Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. I really like it. Here's a colorful one. A little red and white. Waffle said, if any of y'all ever in Iowa or Minnesota, you have to try 1919 root beer. It's the best tasting root beer ever. Corey said, newer to knives. You got more Elementums than I do knives. I guess I got to pick up the pace. Oh, take your time, man. It's all about the journey, not the destination. Take your time, because that's part of the fun of knife collecting, is figuring out which one you want to get next. Yeah, what you described as button lock one size, Prado said. Punisher said, Pack Rat, I could only recommend Sprite. If you can't find the tropical mix Sprite, it's pretty good. The Sprite chill isn't bad either. Bear Arms said, Stacy, thank you so much for the kind words on the other video. Mama's Day gonna be tough. I like it. I didn't realize, I knew I had quite a few Elementums, and when I was making the video Wednesday, I was like, what in the world? I didn't realize I had that many. I mean, it's a good thing. I'm not complaining. I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, oh, you guys got a free bell. Not fair. And I can't remember how we started that. But Blade Binge, go, and that's where I almost Blade Binge is the secondary market. This is where you buy knives, on the secondary market. You can just post a picture of your knife. Look at that. There's a Civivi Vision FG for $60. Miss Reese 15 is selling it. Look at that. There you go. $60. There's a Microtech. There's a Knife Standards. Knife Standards was in here earlier tonight. I ordered oh my gosh, I can't even remember what the name of it is now, but I'm excited for it to come in. I know they're going to be here soon. Waffle said, you got to spend time enjoying your latest knife. Can't be buying a new one every hour. Could you imagine? Tim Titus said, I have the large Civivi Elementum with the button. You have to push to open and close and no flipper tab. Yes, that was that longer one I was showing there. Some Sprite with Ciroc, C-I-R-O-C. Raspberry is delicious. Ken Faulkner said, okay, I'm finally home and settled in. Hate to be late. Glad to be here. Ken Faulkner's in the hive. Steve from Colorado said, if you have the money, get it. Oxworks Elantra EDX. Never heard of it. This is a new one for me. It's pretty cool looking. I like the milling. Pretty cool. High flat grind, titanium frame lock, blue anno hardware and backspacer. Look at that. An Irby EDC Monaco M390 titanium milled scales. It's a chunky little fella. Vosteed Thunderbird. Urban EDC Micro Shrike. Devo Stout version 1. What? That is a good knife. I know, because I have one. Love that knife. Chavez Sangre. Ooh, look at that Chavez. Ooh, wow, look at that blade. Oh, mama. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is a good looking blade. Wow. We will go back to Blade Binge. Don't you worry. Oh, what about this one right here? We have some really cool knives we haven't even looked at yet that were on the channel this week. Look at that bad boy. This thing is, I really like this one. I carried this one to what do you call it? Trivia night. I carried this one to trivia night. This one is very cool. This is the Concept Cassowary, and I like it. I like the way it feels. I like the sound. I like the blade shape. I really like the looks of it. It's very sleek. And hold the proverbial bus. Hold the bus. Derek for real coming in hot. Where did my bell go? With the $5 here super chat. He said, hey, Beez, this is Noah. Me, Owen are watching from Michigan. We will be at Dad's next weekend. Say hi to Bogart and Mrs. Beez. Hello, Noah. Hope you're having a great knife. Did I say great knife? I said, oh boy, the words are already mixing up. Garrett said, Beez, that looks comfy. It is comfy, dude. I really like the way it feels. You're going to like the way it looks. Look at this. Oh, it's got some stuff on it. Bangkok Mark said, did you see Knife Steel Nerds video today on our AR-RPM 9 being a fraud steel? Bangkok, I did see the video, but AR-RPM 9 is not a fraud steel. That's not how I would take it away. AR-RPM 9 is this is for me and my experience with it is it's pretty much what we already knew. We knew it was some variation of 9CR18 MOV. They beefed it up to sound more fancy than it is. It is, what's it called? It's spray form metallurgy, which is very similar to powdered metallurgy. And it is not traditional. So traditional metallurgy has larger carbides. You can see the little carbides in it. And then you have spray form, which is similar to powdered metallurgy. The reason powdered metallurgy has smaller carbide particles is because as it is sprayed into an, I always say the ingot. I always say it wrong. As it's sprayed into an ingot, it is cooled very quickly at the same time with liquid nitrogen, and you get very small carbides. The sprayed form is very similar. The carbides are only a little larger. And there's only one extra ingredient in AR RPM 9 than 9CR18 MOV, and that is 0.3% cobalt. And Remette Knife coming in hot again with 5 Beez Blades memberships with the super chat. Thank you very much, Remette. And they gifted a membership to Mr. Pelly, Bear Arms, Kyle Connors, and Bill Doyle. Remette. And Charles Nichols. Charlie Nichols. Ingot. Thank you very much, BFV Gunner. I see it INGOT in my head, and I always say ingot. I don't know. Donald Milankovich said, "Oh, are we talking about CJRB artisan controversy?" I wouldn't call it a controversy. I think it's a breakthrough. We finally know the composition. Thank you very much to Knife Steel Nerds. You rock. You answered the question we all wanted to know about AR RPM 9 steel. And I definitely wouldn't call it a controversy. I would say thank you. Now we know. And his thing is he said really technically that you would call it more AR RPM 7 instead of AR RPM 9 if you were counting the different metals that are in it. Because 2 of the metals that are in it are common in all recycled steels that are going to be in any knife. One is phosphorus and the other one is something else. I can't remember. But they had claimed back in 2020 that there was, oh, hello, puppy. You're going to come up here and help me explain this? But they had claimed that it had rare earth metals. Well, what they were calling rare earth metals, I think was, I don't know that it was deception on their part. I think it was their misunderstanding of steel. Come here. And that's according to Knife Steel Nerds. Hello. Hi. Hello. You giving me huggies? You giving me huggies, huh? Because you're such a good boy. Yes, we're talking about AR RPM 9. And it doesn't change my opinion on AR RPM 9 at all. Because it's still the same steel. And all along, my understanding is that it was a variation of 9CR18. And sure enough, it was confirmed. It's 9CR18 MOV or MOV. 9CR8 MOV or MOV. And it has 0.3% cobalt. It's the only thing different in AR RPM 9. So, I mean, they could rename it if they want to. It doesn't change my opinion about it at all. It doesn't change my opinion about it at all. I still like AR RPM 9 steel. I also like 9CR18 steel. The Punisher said, Waffle, it's pretty good. At least that's what I've heard. I've only got one knife with that steel. Yeah, it sharpens well. It has smaller carbides than traditional metallurgy. Plain and simple. I mean, he showed it. His big point was marketing and what they called it. Like they made it sound more special than it is. But the steel was not disqualified. The steel was pretty much verified. Now we know that the only difference is the 0.3% cobalt. That's definitely in there. ASF7 is more catchy than AR RPM 9 anyway, said Pack Rat. Well, there you go. Ron Meg said, I don't like CR steels at all. BFV Gunner said, so 20 CV is a recycled steel? I think a lot of the steels, the certain properties of the steels are going to have certain elements like phosphorus and there's another one I can't remember, but it doesn't make it any different. It depends on what all they're putting in it, what the mixture is. Sounds like they're a massive CJR. Doyle said, sounds like there's a massive CJRB sale incoming. I don't know. You know what my whole take on it was, maybe the name of the steel could be different, but there was no like it's fake steel. It's not what they said it was. My whole take is that it's exactly what I thought it was. I thought it was some variation of 9CR18, thus the 9. And would you believe it? Ken Faulkner with gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships with a super chat. Ken coming in hot, and who got him? Eaton Knass, Fred the Lug, Big Evil 74, BK, and Mark Parks were all gifted memberships by Ken Faulkner himself. Thank you very much, Ken. Ooh, Ken, dude, we're going out for pizza in like, what, 2-3 weeks? Today's the 10th. Carry the 1, minus the 2. Yeah, like 3 weeks. Thank you very much, Ken. Gareth said, Beez, don't forget the box. I can't wait to see what you think. Oh, my goodness, I almost forgot. D Element said I better sell my CJRB stock now. You know, here's the thing. It's going to be a matter of who wants to make a big deal about it. I mean, I don't know. I would be maybe upset if I found out it was a cheap steel that wouldn't sharpen or wouldn't hold an edge, but I have plenty of experience sharpening AR RPM 9 steel, and it's a great steel, and it sharpens well, and it uses well, and it strops well, and it's a mid-grade steel. It's exactly what I always thought it was. So if you're talking about the name, me personally, doesn't bother me, but I really do appreciate Knife Steel nerds for telling us what the composition was. So now I know. That's exciting. What it's called doesn't really change for me. I mean, it doesn't change the knife. It doesn't change the steel or anything. I still like AR RPM 9. Clarence Davis said, I just picked up a Manix 2 and M4 off a blade bench for $120. Dude, really? Splitting Slices said, wait, Beez will be splitting slices with some knife guys and dolls soon? Yes, I absolutely will. I'll be, dude, that's how slow my mind's working tonight. That's pretty good. Ken, we'll be splitting slices, bro. We can literally get our knives. I mean, now here's the hard part, Ken, is you have to figure out what knife you're going to have in your pocket, or knives you're going to have in your pocket when you go out for pizza. And are you going to cut your pizza with it? And is it going to be a fancy one? What knives am I going to bring to Blade Show? Because you know we're going to go live Friday night at some point, live from Atlanta. It'll be Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Ron Meg said, I sold my Manix XL for 90 CAD. It was a couple years ago. Donald said, Beez, respectfully, I think the point is, aside from the entertainment value, we all look to you guys to filter out the chaff and BS and give us informed opinion. Let me read that again. Beez, respectfully, I think the point is, aside from the entertainment value, we all look to you guys to filter out the chaff and BS and give us informed opinion. Well, there you go, Donald. That is my opinion. Waffle said, is 57 too much for AR RPM 9 knife, or is it reasonable? Just ordered a CJRB Prado tonight. Prado? 57. Here's the thing. It's more than just the steel. It's also the fit, the finish, the action, how well it works. Now here's something to think is Syncut has 9CR18 MOV. Now, when I think about the fit and finish of CJRB compared to Syncut, they're pretty close, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to think more about the price point, but I have no problem with the steel. So maybe it could affect the price point. I don't know how, because am I the only one that, I mean, I thought it was pretty much known that everyone thought the AR RPM 9 was a variation of 9CR18 MOV. A humble poet said, I sent my butchered Spyderco to EDC and Lace to fix it. Oh, very nice. Would you pay that for 9CR is the question. Yeah, 57 for AR RPM 9. Yeah, I don't know. I always have and didn't have a problem with it. And now I know that AR RPM 9 is tougher by a margin. It's tougher than 9CR18. So Knife Steel Nerd said that it is tougher. Not that you would notice, but that's the same way with a lot of steels is you're not going to notice small differences. So does that 0.3% of cobalt, does that, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll have to ponder that. I'm just kind of excited that I know what it is now. Now it's not a mystery anymore. I don't know. It's almost not as fun not knowing what the mystery is. Waffle said, I was under the assumption that AR RPM 9 was a decent bit stronger than 9CR18. It is stronger. It's tougher. And that's according to Knife Steel Nerds. So I don't know how much. BFV Gunner said, Beez, you need to get an infield bandolier. You can fit 2 pyrite-sized knives in each pocket. Easy way to carry a dozen knives, not counting your pocket carry. Really, a bandolier? Didn't Laren say that 0.3% cobalt wouldn't really? He said it would be it would have more toughness, and that was about it. He said it would have technically more toughness, but he said not that you would notice. So that's the way with a lot of steels that are similar. You're not going to notice with cutting with it. So I don't know. I guess the big thing is going to be price point. Is the 0.3. That's the only thing about the it got me thinking while I was driving today. I was like, when it comes down to the knife steel nerdery stuff, is knowing something has something more in it, but it's not going to make a difference in how it cuts for you or how it feels. My thing is, I know it's not a soft steel because it sharpens well and it performs well. And I like, well, here's another thing is it is, let me add this. We haven't been talking about this. It is not traditional metallurgy. It has smaller carbides than 9CR18 MOV. 9CR18 MOV has carbides like this, whereas AR-RPM 9 has carbides that are about half the size. The carbides are a lot smaller in AR-RPM 9 because it is spray form. So that is still something to consider. It's spray form. It's not traditional. So besides the 0.3% cobalt, it is also a lot smaller carbides, which is gonna put your all your little materials in closer in with each other. Major Pal with the $5 here super chat. Major Pal, he says, hi Beez fam, what's up in the hive? I'm at my namesake location this weekend, joining tonight from beautiful Lake Powell. Ooh, very nice. Major Pal is at Lake Powell, which is very cool. The question now for CJRB is, how well is the heat treatment? Yeah, I mean, we can keep going with it, Mr. Edelman. Titanium Justin said, it is going to irk some people and might be a problem for the secondary. Blue Sun said, I have enough tough working knives. I'm more interested in the ability to sharpen to hair whittling edge. Blade retention is second, but I like to sharpen, so that's not a big deal. Action and finish, too. I hear you. Thank you very much, D. Edelman. And thank you very much, Major Pal. And I hope I'm not coming down with a cold or something. I'm feeling very nasally, which is really weird for this time. Raccoon Tactical said that he said, do I spy Queen Bee? I don't know. Do you? Splitting Slices said, Case Family Tour USA 2024 schedule right there. Case Knives. Donald Milinkovich. Oh, the puppy is eating his dinner. We have finally figured out that the puppy does not like to eat till about 9:30 or later. He's just weird like that. Waffle said, what's the best budget sharpening setup? I have a cheap, junky Smith & Wesson sharpening stick, but I try not to use it because I fear I might mess up my nicer knives. Bear Arms said, Beez, congrats on the 45K subs. Thank you very much, Bear Arms. And Christopher Wheeling donated 1 Beez Blades membership with a super chat. And who got the membership? Doyle Ammo was gifted the membership by Mr. Christopher Wheeling. That's what Milan Labe said. Peekaboo, we see you. Brian F. said, I've never had an issue with AR RPM 9. It holds a nice edge and not difficult to sharpen. It definitely seems better than 9CR to me. It is. I can tell sharpening it. It is finer grain. You can just tell from sharpening it that it's by the edge that it's a finer grain. I knew that, and I'm not even a knife steel expert. So it has a lot smaller carbides than traditional metallurgy, just not as small as powdered steel. But it's in between powdered metallurgy and traditional. It's in the middle, spray form. So it is spray form, and it also has a 0.3% cobalt, which was tested. It is in there, so that there is that extra ingredient. What's up, Tim Shirley?
I think I have a scratch on my glasses.
Joe Casper said, Beez, that's how I started getting sick 3 days ago. Still feel like doo-doo. Tim Titus said, I bought a CJRB and AR RPM 9 last week. Not worried about the blade composition as long as it's 9CR18 MOV or 440C level. I didn't pay much for it new. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Beez is officially in the hive.
I didn't want to move or make noise. Hello, Beez Bladers.
Go eat your food, puppy. Go eat your food.
Go eat your dinner.
Go on. Go eat your dinner.
That's why I didn't come over sooner, because he was munchy crunching, and as soon as I rolled over, he stopped munchy crunching.
Yeah. When he's eating, you don't want to. You don't move. You don't breathe. You don't talk. You freeze. You let him eat, because he'll just say, eh. He doesn't care about food that much.
He's easily distracted.
Yeah,
like
he'll just walk away and forget he was eating. I don't know where he gets that distraction from. Because I'm not like that at all. I don't get distracted.
You might want to roll down so you can read your chat. Just saying. Oh, look at all the people. Terry T. Rocks. Wah, wah, wah. Hello. What is up? How is everyone's Friday? You didn't eat. You didn't finish. Go get your munchy crunchies. Go on. Go get it. Go on. Oh, excuse you.
Here's some artisan cutlery. This is, I believe, S90V. Yeah, this is S90V blade. They'll have to test their S90V. This is the new Baskin. This is Mrs. B's favorite blade shape.
Yeah, it is, actually.
Isn't that cool?
No. Off for the weekend? Yes. I don't have to work weekends. Ken says, been a long week, Mrs. B's. I agree with that. 100%.
And I'll tell you what, artisan cutlery, this one right here, whew, this one right here is very nice. Very, very nice. Look at this bad boy.
Why are you munching on my fingers?
S90V blade steel. This is the Artisan Cutlery Ornis, O-R-N-I-S. Look at that. Bill said, let's talk about the Remette on the table.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
So, here's one Remette. Here's the Peregrine Falcon. Shout out to Remette. They've donated like 20 Beez Blades memberships tonight.
Vicky wants to know what the 80s glow run is. It was a 5K that was at night, and everybody wore neon colors, and you had a bunch of glow-in-the-dark stuff. It was a lot of fun and slightly confusing on where to go. And they played a lot of like 80s hits, disco-y hits.
Blue Sun said, since my third retirement this year, I never know what day it is. I have a Beez Blades alarm on my phone just to be sure.
Smart.
Nice. Sleazy Pancake said, you can tell us about the oatmeal and ketchup thing now.
Oatmeal and ketchup thing?
Yeah, who's that's somebody's snack. I told him to wait till you got down here, because when Mrs. Beez comes down, if you're new, hey, if this is your first or second live stream, let us know so we can welcome you or welcome you again. because every live stream is just a little bit different.
You know what's funny?
Mrs. Beez is hand feeding the puppy.
You know what's funny?
What?
So he had adult food in here. Then you put the puppy food in here. And then I just put another scoop of big guy food in here.
Yeah.
He ate all the big guy food and left all the little food.
He likes it better.
He does.
He likes adult food better than puppy food. I think our puppy wants to graduate, but I want him to grow big and strong.
Well, speaking of food, we need to order more food.
Oh, yeah. Remind me tomorrow and I'll go on and order some. Garrett said, it's my first this Saturday. BFV Gunner said, there's only 191 likes. Who's slacking? Yeah. Who's slacking? Craig said, I never remette a knife I didn't like. See what he did there? He never remette a knife he didn't like.
Ha 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 ha. A robotic. So this is my first live stream and I love your puppy. You want him, you can have him. He's free.
What's up, Robotic Dart? I hope you're here every Friday. We have a new family member, y'all. Robotic Dart's going to be here for the Mrs. B's going to do a pizza check. And then we have some funky candy.
I think you should do the pizza check since you picked it tonight.
Okay. So we had a local pizza dive pizza. Jeff Bacon's been a member for 2 months with the super chat. Jeff, 2 months. Super chat.
Super chat. Your mouth is very slobbery.
He's very slobbery. At least he's eating food.
Tell them the pizza.
Robotic Dart said, let's go. The Punisher said, speaking of science TV shows, anyone else remember a show called Beekman's World?
That sounds familiar.
Here's another Remette.
So I may or may not have DoorDash today.
What?
The first time in a very long time. Oh, are you done with it? I may or may not have DoorDashed ice cream.
What?
From an ice cream shop that's less than 5 miles from her house.
Well, at least it won't be melted.
That's so sad. I debated. I had to text the girls and ask them if it was acceptable. They all said yes, so I did it.
That's funny.
I mean, did I feel guilty after I paid the amount of money for ice cream? Yes, because it would have been cheaper just to hop in the car, drive 2 miles to eat it.
Yep. This is the Civivi Primatrox.
Don't like the name.
It sounds like some type of transformer. Primatrox roll out.
I wonder if these little bites are too dry.
I don't know, but I do like the fact he's eating them because it has extra nutrition for his puppy bones.
The only reason he's eating them is I'm feeding him literally 2 at a time.
I know.
I'm not even kidding.
The Punisher said, I used to like both shows, but Beekman's World seems funnier to me. This is the Primatrox from Civivi. It's very reminiscent of the oh gosh, what's the other one that's really popular?
Do you want to eat on your own?
Oh my gosh.
You're bougie.
He bougie. This is a really nice EDC knife with a nice decent sized blade to it.
What? Robert Feely says they say we might be able to see the Northern Lights after midnight in New York. I am super jealous.
Wow. Yeah, me and Mrs. Beez were talking about that earlier today. That's on our bucket list.
Vicky says that's a great way to start the weekend. The only DoorDash I use is Ken. Well, I usually use this guy, but his live started, and I don't think he wanted to start it late just to go get me ice cream. I thought we had ice cream in the freezer, but we do not.
Arky, thank you. It's very similar to the Praxis, just a little more streamlined. Just a little more streamlined than the Praxis, but very similar. If you saw my video, I have this and the Praxis next to each other.
Here in Ohio, too.
Blue-Eyed Devil. Ohio's in the hive. Raybo said, wish it was in ironwood. This is Gaborsha wood.
What?
There's 3 different versions or variants of the Primatrox.
Stacy says, I was just told that we might see it here in Kentucky. So if we see it, then you'll see it in Ohio.
What? Blue Sun said, I've seen the Northern Lights, but not in many years. We have a chance tonight and tomorrow night if we don't get clouds. Well, me and Mrs. Beez would have to drive out of our neighborhood probably because there's so many trees.
Yeah. Well, technically, we could just drive to the neighborhood over.
Yeah.
Because their trees are shorter.
Yeah.
Trouble Bunny says, my birthday is Sunday. Can I get a happy birthday from you, Beez?
Happy birthday, Trouble Bunny.
Happy birthday.
Hey, while we're at it, Who has a birthday in May? Who has a May birthday besides this gal?
Nope. I don't have one in May. Actually, mine's 9 days. Ugh,
9 days until Mrs. B's birthday.
9 days away.
We'll be celebrating Mrs. B's birthday next Friday on the live stream.
Mm-hmm. It's the only reason I'm not going to the lake early.
Kevin Kirk said, I've been living on hospital food for the last 3 months. Do not complain. Oh, my goodness.
That sounds dry.
Chris Hole, 1 week from tonight is Chris Hole's birthday.
Robotic darts tomorrow.
Garrett said, we don't have DoorDash here. We have Uber Eats.
We also have Uber Eats, but I've never tried it.
He said, I thought DoorDash was when you need the toilet. Toe Jammer 42 has been a member for 8 months with a super chat. Toe Jammer said, according to the net, we should be able to see the northern lights all the way down here in Alabama. Biggest geomagnetic storm in the past 25 years.
Wow.
Wow. We're going to definitely go outside and look after the live stream. Splitting Slices said, hey, Bees and Queen Bees, I need 8 more subscribers that will watch and like at least 2 shorts tonight to lock it in to get my first giveaway milestone of 250 subs. Hey, everybody, if you're not subscribed to Splitting Slices, one of my extraordinary moderators who saved our butts last week, go and subscribe to Splitting Slices. Salt and pepper. Go and watch a couple of his shorts. Hit the like button, and subscribe.
I say 2 shorts and a pair of socks.
And he's going to do his first giveaway milestone. 250 subs. And we'll be giving away a Splitting Slices sticker tonight, too. Let me go grab one.
Am I in your way?
Nope, not at all. We got plenty of room. I moved my little table over.
Good.
Oh, my aching bones.
So what happens when you get old?
I guess.
What? Kevin Kirk says my right leg was amputated malpractice. Ugh.
Oh, no.
That's no good.
Wow. That is not good.
Blue Eyed Devil says, happy birthday, May friends, but my birthday is the best, May 19th. Nope, my birthday is the best, May 19th.
Splitting Slices, congratulations on your 250 milestone.
Yeah.
Blades, Sharps, Slices, Friends, Splitting Slices. Check it out.
Sir, what are you doing?
And speaking of Splitting Slices, the pizza check tonight, we had different variations. We had cheese and black olive. And we also had pepperoni and sausage.
Okay, let me just break this down. He's not very good. One pizza was pepperoni and sausage. That's the one he ate. And the one that I wanted was supposed to be half black olive and cheese and half ham, bacon, and I feel like there was something else. Nope, just half ham and bacon. But apparently they missed the memo and just made the entire thing ham, bacon, and black olive.
The ham, bacon, and black olive was really good.
It was mediocre. Do you have a slice?
What did I eat? Oh, no. It was the other thing that had the little bits in it that was really good.
Oh, the mac and cheese?
We had mac and cheese that had little bits in it.
They also have a mac and cheese pizza that I want to try, but I'm too afraid because, you know, it's a hit or miss with mac and cheese. So you can get a pizza in a bowl, and it's pretty much just the toppings without the crust. So I was like, you know what? Let's try their mac and cheese to see if it's good before we order a BA pizza. And
Bluetooth Blades with a $10 here super chat. Ding, ding, ding.
It's like a 6 out of 10.
Bluetooth Blades said, if you can see the northern lights in Kentucky, then we are having a solar storm. Thank you very much, Bluetooth Blades. I love all the solar storm announcements. Baby girl said, don't forget we have a Mara hair emoji. Funland said, I just watched a few Splitting Slices shorts. There you go. Congratulations, Splitting Slices. There you go. Gareth got it. Donald said, Mrs. Beez, do you guys have an Ian's Pizza near you?
Not to my knowledge. Do we?
I don't think so.
It
Tim
doesn't
B
sound
said he can
familiar.
see the Northern Lights in Michigan right now.
Ugh.
That means that Brian F can too. Blue said, I'm a pizza purist, more or less. I don't like designer pizzas. Look at that. We have Amara hairs all over the screen. Thank you very much, Bluetooth Blades. That emoji is this Amara hair. This one right here.
That thing on his head.
Michael Upchurch, just getting home from work. Well, I'm glad you're home. Now you can relax. Sit back and relax. So Gareth sent this knife. This knife is made in South Africa.
Clarence Davis has a very good point. How can you have crustless pizza in a bowl? Is that even considered pizza? I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't have crust. You could call it pizza guts. Come here, puppy. What you got?
He doesn't have anything.
Oh.
I think he's maybe got a pooperooski.
David Tooley said, I had to go pick up my kid from work, but I'll be back. But I'm back. Tim B sent us a photo of the Northern Lights in Michigan on my Instagram. I don't know if I can log into my Instagram or not. The knife that I'm getting ready to show you is not made in South Africa. The company where it comes from is in South Africa. It's Pickles. My mind is all over the place right now. Gareth, what's the name of the knife that I'm getting ready to show? I'm getting ready to unbox. Whew. Tim Titus said, I saw the Northern Lights when I was a kid at the grandparents' home in Northern Michigan. Unsupported message. Use the Instagram mobile app to view this message. You'd have to probably email. I can't view it on regular computer. Pickled steel. This is a pickled steel. Check it out. Look at this. Pickled steel. Ron Meg said, I'm in Canada and see the Northern Lights a lot. Bluetooth Blade said, I can see it. What? Pickled steel. Wow, this is a bruiser. This pickled steel knife comes with a carbon fiber. It comes with a cleaning cloth and, oh, look at this. It comes with a little tool, a T6, T8 tool, and it also, this one is going to be a crossbar lock, and it comes with a wire clip. Oh, okay. All right. Comes with a spare wire clip. And here is the pickled steel. What's the name of it, Gareth? Did I get another $10 hairs? Okay, just making sure I got that one. Funland said, I got all this stuff from the old Cup O pizza place before they tore it down. This is the Warhog, the pickled steel Warhog. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its Warhogness. Okay, so we have an inlay with some really nice feeling micarta. Let me get in here and give you a little bit of texture vision, because everybody likes a little texture vision. As long as it, well, let me hold still for a minute. Let me find the right lighting. Ah, there we go. There you go, little fella. Tim B just emailed me the Northern Lights. Milan Labe said that's a chonker. Didn't get what, Funland? Funland said, I got this stuff from the old Cup of Pizza place before they tore it down. I will email. Okay. Look at it in all of its warhogginess. Ooh, look at that. That's a big old chonker blade. Let me wipe it off. Has a little protectant on it. And this is D2 blade steel. Look at that. Somebody earlier made a comment about their D2 knife and having trouble sharpening it. D2 is a tough steel. So if you're new to sharpening, I recommend maybe practicing on an 8CR 13 MOV is a really good practice steel before you move to D2, because D2 is a tough tool steel. Oh, wow. It says good action and has comfy ergos. It's a chunker. It has a big, thick handle. Hold the bus. Splitting slices. Coming in smoking with a $20 here super chat. Splitting Slices said, thanks to all the Hive members who subbed to Splitting Slices. Keep an eye out for the special video soon. Splitting Slices is doing a 250 sub giveaway, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, Splitting Slices. My man, I've been in Splitting Slices truck. We went on a road trip to River's Edge Cutlery. There you go. Hey, is there anyone in here that's going to Blade Show Atlanta 2024? I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you there. What's in your pocket set? I just found out Blade HQ does Sezzle payments. I'm going to need a new knife case. Hey, what's in your pocket? Do me a solid. If you're ever going to go look around on Blade HQ, give me credit for getting you there and go to any of my videos and just scroll down to my right. They're usually not very far down at all. Just scroll down. I always pin it in the top comment or in the description area. Do me a favor. Click on my link to Blade HQ and it'll give me credit. I'll get the credit for getting you to Blade HQ. It doesn't cost you anything. It gives me the credit. Check this out, folks. Look at this. Mrs. Beez, we have one to go under lights. This one is it doesn't glow in the dark, but it is something to behold. The Knife Falcaria.
Well, you said put under lights. That's what it means to me.
Yep.
Glow in the dark.
This is one that deserves its own lighted case. The Knife Falcaria.
That's what you meant.
Hoping Splitting Slices has enough slices to go around. Raccoon Tactical said was going to go, but spent way too much time in the hospital, so funding won't permit it. Richard Virchow said, I'm going to step outside to check for the Northern Lights. It's 10:30 here in Connecticut. Knife Falcaria. I have 15% off Knives, y'all. And you get the free shipping. Tom Williams said, join the SS. Splitting Slices said, that is a sweet knife. Yeah, this one would fit your hand well, sir, Mr. B. Because it's a large size knife. Here's a look at the top of it. Fluffy Delgado said, is pickled steel associated with Remette? Because a few of the pickled steel knives look exactly like some of Remette's. They might be. They might be the Remette. Remette might be the OEM. I don't know.
Moon looks cool.
Did you go outside?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see any Northern Lights?
Saw some stars.
No Northern Lights, though.
Nope.
Blue Sun said, Splitting Slices, I just subscribed. Keep on trucking.
I'm assuming they would be that direction?
Yep.
And what? They're blue greens?
Uh-huh.
No.
I think so. Robotic Dart said, it's raining here in Virginia. No lights for us.
The Northern Lights are a blue and green color, right? Or are they a different color?
Troubled Bunny said, it's too cloudy here in southern PA to see anything. James Gardner said, which direction do I face to see the Northern Lights?
Can be many colors.
Multiple colored Northern Lights. Oh, I know something that's Northern Lights colored. Bear Arms said, Beez, is that around 300 or 4?
Oh.
I think it's around 3 something.
It says Northern Lights are green in color, but sometimes you can see a hint of pink, and a strong display will have red, violet, and white color. I mean, if you were standing in the backyard looking like that direction,
North.
I mean, it's like a little like reddish hueish.
So maybe we're kind of seeing them.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Maybe we could drive out in the country.
It's kind of bright.
The Northern Lights have colors like this.
Randy says reds, greens mostly, but also pinks and blues.
Yep. There you go. There's the Northern Lights. We'll have our own Beez Blades Northern Lights tonight.
Really?
There you go. Northern Lights.
Top Dog says, ouch.
Top Dog said, I smell it too.
James said, I smell it too. Because Top Dog says, wait, what does that smell? Do I smell a giveaway coming up? I don't know. Can you guys keep them on track?
You smell what I'm stepping in?
Do you have to eat mushrooms first?
For
For the giveaway or for the Northern Lights?
Blue Eye Devil said, speaking of Civivi, did you get to check out the new Civivi RS71? No, I did not get that one. They usually send 2, sometimes 3, but you don't always get all of them as a reviewer. It all depends.
Todd says, if you whistle to the Northern Lights, they dance for you.
They asked me which ones I wanted to check out, and the two new Civivis,
Hey, Kevin.
the 2 that I wanted to check out were these 2 right here. So I have not checked out the RS71. The RS71, that is that a small knife?
Your mom's a small knife.
Your mom's a small knife.
Is she though?
The new Wee Knife Nitro OG. I want one of those bad boys. Maybe I'll get one of those in the future, because that looks like a really good one. D Element said, no Northern Lights here, but we have Southern Nights.
Every time I think of Southern Nights, all I think of is like swampy mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, like and all the night sounds like.
You know what's very disappointing?
What?
I have a mosquito bite on the outside of my right knee, maybe 3 inches up from my kneecap.
Yeah.
On the outside, it itches like the devil today.
Oh no.
It's the size of probably a nickel.
Oh boy.
And I'm like, where did you even come from? That's the one I was telling you was burning the other night.
Yeah.
Now it itches.
Trouble Bunny said, your mom jokes on Mother's Day weekend? Golden. Yeah.
Joe Kasperick says, Beez, you don't look like yourself tonight.
Joe, I'm just I'm a little tired. I had to get up
sleepy.
really early today.
He was up before.
I was up way before the butt crack of dawn. I was like way up in the back, like in the middle of your back, that far.
I mean, some people do have back cracks.
Back cracks. Kevin Kirk said, good night, y'all. Be blessed. Thank you very much. Kevin Kirk with the $20 here super chat. And he gets 2 Amera hairs and a bunch of Amera emojis. Yep.
Someone says the worst spot to get a mosquito bite is in between your fingers.
Oh.
No, thank you.
No,
I mean, I've gotten one on my big toe before, which really itches because then it just rubs on your shoe the whole time. But between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is the best time to view Northern Lights here in Ohio. Okay.
All right.
So maybe they'll get brighter as the evening goes?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Beez, do you have or have you handled the ceviche Cindy with the 2 tweezers in it?
Yeah, I have that right here.
I call it ceviche. I know it's ceviche.
It's officially ceviche for Mrs. Beez. I like ceviche. We're going to come out with our own knife brand and call it ceviche. And then Civivi will sue us for being too close to Civivi. They'll be like, nope, I don't think so. This is the Cindy.
Cindy.
Robotic Dark said, my brother won a Cindy from Ben Peterson's live stream.
Hey.
How about that? Ben Peterson is the designer of the Cindy.
What a weird blade shape.
That is called a spay blade.
It's like roundy on the bottom
but still pointy. It's called a spay blade. That's
how do you like it?
This is the traditional, like the fold out kind, the traditional, what do you call those, like the old timey pull out of your pocket slip joint. Yeah, Mrs. Beez knew what it was.
Yes, we do live in Ohio.
It's like a slip joint blade. It's a very useful blade.
It's just weird because it's like swoop and
yeah,
oh my, they're rowdy.
My grandpa would use a blade like this to cut the gonads off of pigs.
Raccoon Tactical just said they use that style to neuter cattle off of pigs.
Yep.
Don't you just?
Yeah, with one of these.
I don't know what we used in class.
He would get the pig, and they would get it up on a bale of hay so its back legs couldn't touch the ground, and then.
How old were these pigs?
Well, they weren't that old.
Can't you just pick them up and hold them, slice and pull?
Well,
That's what we did.
That particular time and that childhood memory. That's what I remember.
Did you got the needle teeth too?
I don't.
Did you let them bad boys grow?
I don't. He didn't let the pigs get that big, so I don't think that was an issue. EDC Gaming said, "I recently got a Cold Steel Ranch Boss 2. Is it a good knife?" I mean, Cold Steels make great knives, man. They're solid. Ron Meg said, "I use a clipper to denut pigs." A clipper, probably some type of like snippers.
Looks like a cruise ship. Never been on a cruise ship, so I don't know. Was originally designed to spay animals, so the top portion couldn't cut into the animals. How peculiar.
Yeah, a particular blade for a particular purpose. Spay blade. Even though it's technically neuter. Larry Goldberg said, "Got a Cindy. It is snappy." Yeah, it is nice and snappy.
When we say spay animals, are we referring to actual spaying or are we referring to neutering? Because I'm imagining that using to be spaying, and I'm like, that's kind of intricate for a spay.
No, it's actually
for neuter.
It's for neutering,
Okay.
but they call it a spay blade. They have it wrong. Technically, they have it wrong because spay is for a female. Technically,
that's all I could picture was someone using that to like
cut into. Yeah,
I'm like, that's kind of
yeah. They actually named. I mean, spay and neuter. Spay is female and neuter is male.
I mean, a spay blade does sound better than a neuter blade.
A neuter blade sounds kind of weird. It's a spay blade, not spay. Spay, S-P-E-Y. Oh, I stand corrected. S-P-E-Y. So it has nothing to do with the fact that it happens to be what you use to neuter. It's just very, very funny that it is the Cindy Scandi ground. No, it's has a traditional
squirrel farts.
I wouldn't call that a Scandi grind. It's a very tall flat grind.
I think you're gonna say I wouldn't call this a squirrel fart.
It's not a squirrel fart. Mrs. Beez, don't forget we're gonna need a tag of the hash variety.
No. Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
I thought I did.
All night. You did not.
It's a spay, not spay.
Can I just say dirty lamppost?
Dirty lamppost? I mean, we could.
No, it's a long one. I'll do some Googling.
So tonight, whoever wins this is going to you're going to get a. There's going to be a special tonight is a special giveaway. How many likes do we get? Are we even close to 250, 300?
I did not like that sound.
The Cindy's tweezers are very good. Yeah. Craig Vincent said, "I say spay or spay. What's the difference? A good spay blade can be a good spa." Hello, puppy. Hello. You want to say hi one more time? Want to come up here and say hello? Come here and say hi. Oh, hello, puppy. Oh, hold on. There's a puppy up on the screen right now. I know.
Is that what that is?
You got jealous. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. He's nibbling. He's like, "That's your finger, dude."
Yeah. He doesn't munchy crunch like the other one does. Larry, we're going on one next year, I think. Well, we've talked about doing like an Alaskan cruise. Our debate is between going to Banff, Canada, or taking an Alaskan cruise. We're having trouble deciding.
Betty Davis said, "We only got 220 likes tonight. We failed." Ron said, "I've never neutered a cow because we only kept females on the dairy farm."
How much does he weigh now?
He's probably about 71, 72. I don't think he's gotten much bigger. I think he has gained a pound or two, though. He feels a little better.
Dairy farms are hard work.
Donald said, "To you Scottish persons in relation to Scotch, what does spay-side mean?" The spay blade was designed to allow for farmers, ranchers, and cowboys to safely and easily castrate livestock.
BFE says we're thinking about a trip to Glacier National Park in late summer. That would be fun.
That would. Everyone needs to spay that like button. 230 likes, 199 watching. Pretty good, Delaney said. There's probably been 500, 600 people in and out of the live stream tonight so far. Just most folks don't hit the like button. Blue Sun said, mine's 110 pounds, not fat. He says, I've got big old jowls. Yes, I got big old jowls. And he's always happy.
He is always happy. It's ridiculous.
He's just like his pop.
Has he ever been?
He's
grumpy?
positive like me. He's always happy.
Yeah. What are you doing? Hello.
He's just a happy boy.
Oh, you snootered me. I just
you got snooter sniffed.
I got on my nose
Bogey.
and
Bogey.
my glasses.
Boy, you go boy. You go puppy. I'm a go puppy.
How many rocks has Bogey found this week? He found a very large one, probably the size of an orange yesterday. I told him to release the Kraken and he did not. Did you see that on the on the doorbell?
What?
We were out front and I was bringing him in and he picked up a big rock that was about this big.
Oh my.
And I was standing at the door trying to get him to drop it and he wouldn't. And he had dirt all over his face and I told him to release it. And I said, release the Kraken!
Release the Kraken!
I take it you weren't watching the doorbell.
No.
Lame.
I was playing with the Kraken knife yesterday.
I mean, I said it and then I immediately just started laughing and I was like, oh yeah, there's a camera right there.
Oh.
You missed out on some good clean fun.
I missed out on it. So tonight's giveaway, we are not giving away one knife. We are giving away a couple knives. No knives. Tonight you get an empty box.
You get his face and that's it.
This is the first knife in this giveaway.
Do I need to be taking notes?
Not yet.
Okay, cool, because I'm still trying to find a word.
You're going to get a brand new Remette. This is one of the knives in this giveaway, but wait, there's more. Black G10. Very solid knife. Keith said, high grain knives, DeVille. Thoughts? ? I'm not familiar with high grain knives or the DeVille, unfortunately. Keith, we will give you all a hashtag here shortly. And all you'll have to do is type in the hashtag once. And then you're entered, just like that. It's that easy. Blue-Eyed Devil said, I helped with the birth of a foal. It was a mess, but the tiny hoof prints on the ground was cute. This is the Remette Rhino. This is the first of, this is going to be a multiple knife giveaway. So someone's going to be a very happy camper. And me and Mrs. Beez, I don't see any reason why we won't be able to get mailings done to all the folks that are waiting on their prize, their stuff they've won. I wanted to do it last week, but I didn't get a Beez Blades day to do anything, and I've worked every day since then. So this weekend is going to be my first time off work to be able to do that. Blue Sun, I said, I like the way the thumb stud tucks itself out of the way for sharpening or push cuts. Oh yeah, you're right, it does. The thumb stud goes all the way back as far as it can go. That is pretty cool. Craig Vincent said, Beez, I won my first giveaway ever 3 weeks ago, so now I can't say I never win. Watch out, suckers. So this is the pickled steel warthog and all of its warthogginess. I mean, just look at it. Yeah, I do look a little disheveled. I also need a haircut. My curly locks are getting curly. BFV Gunner said, one neat feature about the Cindy is the stop pin is in the blade, not the frame. This is the Warhog, not Warthog, the Warhog. Look at that. I like the blade shape. I really do. And I like that pivot collar. Check that out. And this was graciously sent by Gareth HB from a company that sells these in South Africa. Pretty good ergos. The pocket clip is making itself known, but it's not hateful. Not hateful. You can see that it has, my goodness, can you guys hear that? It sounds like thunder. It's registering on the mic.
Yes, it is.
It sounds like thunder. They are going to town.
They're having fun. They're romping.
Prado said it's coming through my rear speakers. BFV Gunner said, I thought that was my house.
Nope, just our horses.
Yeah, that's the dogs upstairs romping around. They play fight. They just have a ball.
They get pretty zesty.
So this is where my first finger goes, my two middle fingers, and my pinky hits right here. So this one, I'll do that. It's pretty comfy, pretty comfortable. Brian said, no brother lights here in Michigan at the moment. We have too much cloud cover. Top Dog will get his, Top Dogs will be mailed out this weekend with everybody else's.
David Tilley says, don't make me come up there, you two.
Yep. My hope was, don't make me come up there. My hope is to get this mailed out last week, but well, I can only do what I can do. I do my best.
Life happens.
Life happens. Work happens. Sometimes you have to work more. I've worked 6 days in a row.
Is this the first one?
Yes.
Cool.
I like the clip for when I'm playing with it, Gareth said. Yeah, I do like a wire clip. I'm all about a good wire clip. Oh, Ginger Fisher said, wife came home Sunday with a puppy, so we are back into club.
Hey, what kind of puppy did you get?
Got puppy power.
Drew said, it's coming across my rear speaker and my
subwoofer. Yeah, it sounded like thunder. And the lightning and the thunder.
You can tell when I hit tile the carpet. Because it's like really tippy over here, tappy, and then it goes to like funks.
Milan Labe said, I was like, what in the world is that noise?
Chaos. Mass
Gareth
chaos.
said, it holds my pinky in a safe place.
Is Bogart a subwoofer?
Yeah, Bogart is a subwoofer. And you can reverse flick this very easily. It is akin to, and not akin Faulkner, it's akin to a sheepdog, that style of blade, but it has a swoopy swoop right here. And the thunder rolls. Lanyard Man said, just join. What's that knife called? This is called the Warhog. It's by Pickled Steel.
Somebody's up there and got a squeaky toy.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. It's a squirrel woofer. So that's the Warhog. Thank you very much, Gareth HB, for sending this. Gareth is the only company that sells this in South Africa. What's the name of that company? And the lightning strikes. Oh, yeah. Stacy has a cute pupper chuppers. Blue-Eyed Devil said, but did it come with a Band-Aid? It has really good action. Good blade retention, too. Sucks that blade right into the scales or right into the liners. Comes with extra Omega springs, too.
Just got really quiet upstairs.
Craig Vincent said, don't feel bad, Beez. I have a knife sitting here that I wanted to send 4 weeks ago. The Wallopton S35VN budget blade. You probably have one by now. No, I don't have that. Katana Smith said, so AR RPM 9 is like 440B. I think it's similar. AR RPM 9.
I read that as armpit.
Armpit. So armpit is like it's comparable to 9CR18 MOV, except for here are the two differences. One, it's spray form metallurgy, which is in between powdered metallurgy and traditional metallurgy. It's in between. So with powdered metallurgy, you have really tiny carbides, which all of your little parts, all of your ingredients to make the steel are tinier. Your carbides are tinier. Spray form the carbides are a little bit bigger, and then regular or traditional, the carbides are even bigger. So if you hold 9CR18 in a microscope up next to AR RPM 9, there is a very noticeable difference that the AR RPM 9 carbides are much smaller than
It says, where did it go?
There we are. We're back.
That was my fault.
We are back.
I tried to use the mouse left-handed.
Where am I reading?
The one that's highlighted right there.
MCM said, can you manipulate the crossbar lock without the pinch thumb only? Kind of like pulling motion compression lock. Do you mean, can I use it with one finger? Yes, I can, if that's what you mean. Manipulate the crossbar lock.
I'm sorry, I scrolled down so I could see what other people are saying.
Nisander said, just got a notification for a new Beez Blades video while watching the live stream. Beaver Baron said, my dog killed a possum and brought it in the kitchen for my wife to find tonight.
In the morning before I let the dogs out, the last few mornings, there has been a very large, slow-moving possum that I think has babies, but I can't tell because it's oddly shaped. Just slowly trudging through our backyard, and I have to wait.
What's up, Experience Precision?
Because I don't want the dogs to get it.
Ginger Fisher said he's a Terrier Shepherd pity mix. Where'd he go? People said, oh no, Bogey pulled the plug.
No, just me.
Anthony Rollins said the takeaway from Laren video about ARPM 9 is that you gain almost no benefit in edge retention. CPM and spray form give benefits in toughness only. Yes, you get smaller carbides. I like the edge on ARPM 9 better than I do the edge on 9CR18. It is a finer edge. You can tell when sharpening that it is finer. And other than that, it has 0.3% cobalt, which makes it a little tougher. But that's the only difference. Craig Vincent said, I will send it for you this week to check out. Keep it or use it in the giveaway, whatever is best. Dude, I really appreciate that, Craig. And if anyone wants to send something to the channel, my address is in the description of every video. Drew Rinker said, yes, you can definitely tell. Yes, when you sharpen 9CR18 MOV, then switch to an AR RPM 9 steel, you will tell that it is much smoother. The edge is much smoother. You will get a finer scratch pattern. The scratch pattern will be finer.
I just saw your hand. Why is your hand right there?
Oh, because that is the screen. That is the knife cam, which I can't share unless I turn that off. Let's see. What are they saying?
Not sure why I get so excited. That's all I could read.
Oh, well, you gotta let me know.
Like a teenage girl whenever Beez reads my comment. I might need help.
So you got a hashtag, Mr. Beez?
Yeah, it's right there.
All right, let me close this open knife over here for safety. Oh, this is going to be a fun hashtag.
Is it? Do you know what it means?
No, I don't.
I think it's very fitting. Pyrite or Tuckamore?
Pyrite or Tuckamore? I'm trying to remember what the Tuckamore looks like. hold on, give me a minute. Mrs. Beez will talk to you guys while I concentrate on getting the giveaway started.
I will.
If you will, please.
I like crunchy critters. Oh, you know what sounds really good right now?
We didn't do snack chat.
You know what sounds delicious right now?
Hey guys, remember snack chat.
Nerd clusters. Have y'all had those nerd clusters?
Oh, they're good.
They're so delicious.
They are good.
So I have a pack of those watermelon sour gummies on my nightstand that I have yet to open. I bought it when we were at the grocery. And I always forget about it until I go to bed and I see them. I'm like, ooh, I should take those to work tomorrow. And then every day I always forget. So it's a rinse and repeat situation. Snack chat.
Snack chat.
Snack chat. Snack chat. It's the only way. What is a nerd cluster? What?
Oh.
Just imagine. A gummy. I'm just going to say a gummy bear, but it's circular. I don't know. Just think of a gummy object with nerds stuck to it. And it's just like a nerdy gummy cluster. They're fantastic.
They are really good.
I don't think I described it very well, but
it's a gummy that it's almost like they got a soft gummy that was warm and rolled it in tiny nerd candy. Yeah. And so you get the squishiness and the crunchiness at the same time. Very, very good.
Sean said my wife just had Nerds gelato that had nerd clusters in it.
My wife married a nerd.
I was just about to say, who's your wife? Oh man, my brain is tired.
I think you're as tired as I am. Blue Sun said, I don't mind eating nerds, but you have to spit out the propeller beanies. Knife nerd cluster in Atlanta in June. Oh yeah. It'll be
that's a major nerd cluster.
That'll be a knife nerd cluster. For sure.
Does anyone know what the hashtag means?
Hashtag Janizary. Craig Vincent said, I bought over 300 knives in the past year and a half. But for some reason I haven't gotten a pyrite. What's wrong with me, Beez? I don't know, dude. The pyrite's a great knife. I thought everyone had a pyrite. So the first knife in this giveaway is shout out to Remette Knives, our friends at the Remette factory. They have a very nice looking factory, which I may go visit someday. This is the Remette Rhino.
Drew said, why is everyone doing a hashtag? He didn't announce it.
Yeah, it's on the screen right there. Type Janizary. One time. Don't enter more than once. If you do, we will hunt you down and you'll be disqualified.
No, everyone needs a penguin.
Everybody should have a penguin, right? And a rhino. A little warm in this rhino. So besides the Remette, I got to remember that that's in this giveaway. I have so much stuff out on the table. It is unbelievable. I'm a believer. We don't have the knife cam. Let me see. Is anyone saying anything other than the hashtag?
Hashtags.
Nothing but hashtags.
Anyone need a swordfish from Remette?
Everyone needs a swordfish from Remette, Prado said. I'm waiting. I have a swordfish or swordfishes on the way from Remette Knife. I am really looking forward to that. That looks like a very, very cool knife.
If you want me to read comments, you're going to have to click on the blue arrow.
I got to see, just like say blue arrow or something, and I know exactly what you mean.
Are you sure? I'm too poor for swordfish. Packrat said. Yeah, Top Dog, I tried to say it quick and it didn't work. Will you read Top Dog's comment? No, you just passed it right there.
He said, snack chat, 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 snack chat. Top Dog
You forgot one.
Forgot one what?
Snack chat.
I thought I read them all.
No, I was watching them.
Snack chat.
Thank you. What are your thoughts on the new Vastid Mini Nightshade?
Larry Goldberg said, hate my D2 penguin. I suck worst sharpening D2.
Okay.
Dude, you just need a little bit of practice on maybe some 8CR13 to get down your sharpening skills and then go to the penguin and only sharpen one side. Do not flip it until you have a burr all the way across the opposite side. That's the rule. That's the first rule, is keep sharpening that one side until you get a burr. And if you think you can't sharpen, you just haven't sharpened enough. It's very hard D2 steel. Once you get a burr and then you flip the burr and you get it sharp, you will be amazed and you'll be like, oh my gosh, I can sharpen. It just takes a lot longer than I thought. D2 is tough steel. It's not a beginner knifing sharpening steel. If you have a low grit diamond stone, you start with that so you can start taking off some steel, because D2, while it might be budget, it is a hard steel. It's good stuff.
I was reading the question when you
were at.
I don't know. You scrolled. I don't know which way you went. Steven, flashlights and EDC reviews.
He said, what are your thoughts on the new Vastid Mini Nightshade with the Ultim scales, the collab with Country Com and Vastid, County Com? I haven't seen that one yet. But the Mini Nightshade, I have 3 or 4 Mini Nightshades, and it's a spectacular knife. It's a great knife. And the Ultim scales would just, I already know they would have to be good, because I like the feel of Ultim scales. Sean Batts with the super chat. Member for 3 months. He said, another date night in the Hive with Trouble Bunny. We'll see you all in Atlanta. Hey. Sean Batts and Trouble Bunny, you're going to see us in Atlanta. So here's a Remette. That's in this giveaway. This way of the give. And we also have, you just wait. We have something very, very cool here. Wait till you see this. So we have here, oh snap, look at this. A very special Beez Blades giveaway. Check that out.
Arrow, please.
Oh my goodness, Mattisfaction.
What?
With a 28-month super chat. What's up, Maddie? Mattisfaction, can you see the northern lights all the way on that side of the U.S.? Supposedly, allegedly, here in Ohio, we might be able to see them. I'm not sure if that's going to actually be the case or not. Hey, Maddie, we have a super chat. It's Janizary, Janizary. Hashtag Janizary. Mattisfaction, if you're not subscribed to Mattisfaction, go to Mattisfaction, start watching the video, and click what's the word I'm looking for? Notification. Hit the notification bell. Go subscribe to Mattisfaction. So here's the top of this giveaway box. Here's the side. The Beez Blades sticker on it. Robert Vance said, I can't see the hashtag. I know, because I wanted everybody to see Mattisfaction's been a member for 28 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the hashtag. Janizary. Here's this side of this box, and let me show you what is in this wonderful giveaway box. So you're getting a Remette Rhino, brand new. Shout out to Remette. And here, hold on, we have more stuff. We have here a challenge from Top Dog himself, ladies and gents.
Challenges are fun.
Yes. May is Military Appreciation Month. All right. A challenge from Top Dog. We all know a veteran, and if you don't know one, you see them all over the place. Here's a coin that shows gratitude for veterans. Give this coin to your favorite vet or just some vet you see in the wild. It could be a YouTuber that you know as a vet, a family member, or some guy you see in a store or a restaurant that is sporting a hat that says vet. You can figure out who to give this to. Good hunting, Top Dog. Kid Faulkner's been a member for 28 months with a super chat. Ken, I can't wait to see you and Vicky and hang out and eat some pizza. I was going to say trouble mushroom. What's it called?
Mellow mushroom.
Mellow mushroom.
I mean, I guess it could be a trouble mushroom if you.
And Ken Faulkner is an all access bees. He has all access. He can message me at any time.
And he will respond to you. And
I will respond within 4 to 8 weeks.
Don't worry, he responds to my messages in 4 to 8 weeks as well.
So whoever wins this, find a veteran to give this coin to. Look at this beautiful coin. Proud of you. Loyalty, duty, respect, honor, courage, service. And then on this side, it says, thank you for your service. Could you imagine how a veteran is going to feel when you hand this to them? You're probably going to put a tear in their eye, thanking them for their service to our country. That is very, very cool.
Gareth says, like last week, if I win, please give it to a vet on here so the coin stays in the U.S.
Copy that. And here is a Bogart approved, and just so you know, it is a bogey approved rock. And it says, be the person your dog thinks you are. Be the person your dog thinks you are. Because your dog thinks you're the best.
Whoever wrote that on that rock has really nice handwriting.
They do. And then check this out. Thank you to all the veterans. Big Dean Outdoors said, I'm a veteran and I work at a veterans hospital. I am there now. That is sweet. That is awesome. Look at this. Check that out. A freedom coin. Very nice, intricate detail on this coin. It's in this cool coin holder. 1 ounce of 0.999 fine copper. Never touched by human hands. This has some really good detail to it. Let me get in here and hold still for a second. Look at that. Nice detail. It comes in a little velvety pouch. Thank you, Ken. You are the man.
Yeah. Top diggity dog.
She did it.
I did it.
She did it.
I did a half sleepy.
She did it. Half sleepy. And you're going to get a whole swag pack. A whole Beez Blades swag pack. Don't you worry. So look at this. This. Oh, yeah. Check that out.
Is that the one that bends?
No, not this one.
Oh.
This is a Woobin L1. It has dual light sources.
It's a what?
This one actually has a 180-degree rotating head.
It's a what?
Dual light sources.
No. What's the name of it?
A Woobin. It's a Woobin. A Woobin L1. Mrs. Beez was tickled. It has a rotating head. It's 2,000 lumen, 350 meter throw, SST 40W LED, 600 lumen high CRI, L1 Nikia 519A LED. So it has a rotating head and it has 2 light sources. Christopher Willing said, I have one of those. It's kind of weird. Not bad, though. James Gardner said, it's on my hard drive. I would need to text. No problem. I've worked here for 16 years or 17. Who knows, said Big Dean Outdoors. Bluey Devil said, oh, man, I have a flashlight addiction.
No.
It's a Woobin sandwich. So on top of the Woobin and on top of the Remette knife and the coin.
Woobin sandwich?
It's a Woobin. Mrs. Beez likes that word, Woobin.
It just makes me think of like a dog howling for some reason. Woo!
Woobin. Let me go grab a swag pack. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to sleep good tonight.
What's in your pocket says, can I get extra sauerkraut from my Woobin?
A Woobin sandwich. Look at this swag pack. There's a, look at that. It has a famous Beez Blades pizza check sticker in it. It has some candy. It has a Beez Blades challenge coin, a Beez Blades pin, a bunch of stickers.
Splitting Slices says, I had a Woobin on Y for dinner.
It has a bee's gnome and a little bee in it. Has all kinds of goodies. I even threw in a couple and an official Ziploc bag, y'all. And whoever wins, let me know if you want. I will put in a Bogart rock. You got quiet up there. Mrs. Beez is going. So I've made it a point. I'm following after OCDs for EDC's Mrs. Molly. I've followed after her. And when I find random things, you may or may not get random things in your swag pack. For instance, here's a random thing. Some little holder dealies for a curtain rod. I think that's fun. Just some random thing from my junk drawer to yours. John Roggenkamp, hold the bus. John Roggenkamp heating the honey. The honey was getting a little cold in the hive. And we are about Mara hair time. Hold the bus with the $10 hair super chat. Super sticker. Mara hair, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The honey is warmed up.
That's not why I went upstairs. I went upstairs because it smelled like something was burning.
Oh, was it?
No.
Top Dog said, oh, wait, now I want to win. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want some fancy mini curtain rod holders with 4 screws? I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Everybody needs
Curtain rod holders.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sucker.
Satisfaction said, Aurora spotted in Tennessee. Go outside and look, y'all.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're definitely going to go out. A whole selection of all kinds of stickers. All kinds of cool stickers. BEDC, Pal Right in the Kisser. All kinds of Beez Blades stickers. Nice little swaggage package.
Talkar says, man, I need to start doing giveaways. I have a whole basement full of junk drawer stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Check this out. This is an official Top Dog rubber band. Look at that. From a giveaway box. That is a giant rubber band.
Joe says, I got a twisty tie and a nail holding up my curtain. I think I need that.
Hey, there you go. Someone might actually get good use out of it.
Not the rubber band, the curtain rods.
Yeah.
Okay.
And last, but certainly not least,
Betty Davis says, can't see it here yet.
Larry Goldberg said throw in dryer lint. You know what? I like the idea. I'm gonna go grab some lyre drint. I'm gonna put it in the bogey bag.
Really?
Yep. I'm gonna get some dryer lint right now. Official Beez Blades dryer lint.
That's not.
And there's a very it's guaranteed to have Bogart. It's probably going to have the DNA from all 3 of our animals in it. It's going to have Bogart hair. It's going to have Berkeley hair. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's all kinds of hair. Oh, my. Yep. There we go. Some official Beez Blades dryer lint. It's a first for the channel.
Packard says, how thoughtful. Lint makes a good kindling.
It does. You can use it to start fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. Here we go. Official dryer lint. Look at the hair. That is
so strange.
Luckily here and not on my clothes. There
Better
you go.
yet, Mr. B's pocket lint too.
Official Beez Blades stuff.
Donald says dryer lint. Molly's got nothing on you, Beez.
Yeah. Hey, next time, on Sunday when you're on their live stream, let her know I went up there and I put dryer lint, aka fire starter. Look at that. Free fire starter on the Beez Blades giveaways. What do you think about that?
Belly button lint works also. Whoever wins needs to frame it.
So wait till you see this, folks.
Todd Carr says one of the roller sheets from your plastic lint roller would have tons of dog hair.
Oh, yeah, it would. Splitting Slices said, now there's something you can't order from Amazon. Big Dean Outdoors said that is Beez Blades gray beard hair. So, ladies and gents, we're talking about a Kaiser now. Oh, snap. Derek for real said, hey, Beez, I got a question. What would a wild white whale see flashlight? A Woobin blade? What What would a wild white whale see? Flashlight, a Woobin blade. Is that a joke? I'm not getting it. What would a wild white whale see? Flashlight, a Woobin blade. I'm not getting it. A bogey rock. What would the white wild whale carry for a white? A Woobin. Oh, now I get it. The white wild whale would carry a white Woobin. I get it. Chill said, Kaiser, you say? You have my attention.
Is this same pack?
Same pack. This is a brand new Kaiser Hiccup with the Gray Harbor Rich Light scales. Look at that. I mean, would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its hiccupness. So you're going to get a bogey approved rock. Also, you're going to get this.
Derek said, sorry, voice to text. I screwed it up.
No, that's all right.
That's okay. He does it all the time. He doesn't know how to text like a normal person. He only voice to text.
Thank you for playing the Beez Blades Kaiser Hiccup giveaway with a top dog autograph. Hiccup. Here is the Kaiser Hiccup.
Taryn says, hold your breath. It might go away.
A great knife. And here's the thing about the Hiccup, okay? If you'll look up here, you can reverse flick it very easily. It has great sound too. There are thumb studs. You can put thumb studs on it if you want thumb studs, besides replacement screws. So if you want thumb studs, you can put the thumb studs on there, which is very, very, very cool. Wow, who sent that?
That was Peyton. That's Kuzik.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So I did see a little bit.
So Mrs. Beez did get to see a little bit of the Northern Lights.
I'm gonna go back outside.
Yep. So there's the Kaiser Hiccup. Someone's going to be a happy winner. You put this back in the package and we're going to see who wins.
Terrence Vanderberg says, is that what the hole is for?
Yeah. Well, the smaller section of that hole is for... I'm going to have to cut this so I can get it back in there. Yeah. Mrs. Beez is going to check to see if she can see the Northern Lights. Let me know if they're like brighter or you can see them. Okay. You didn't take your phone. Huh? You didn't take your phone in case you could see it. I don't know. Look at this. Joe Kasperk said, Beez, when I win, don't send it to this address you have for me. I have a new address I moved. Yeah, and put this back in the box. Oh my gosh, puppy just went upstairs like a herd of turtles. A hood of turtles. All right, here we go. We have a bunch of folks. Mrs. Beez is going to check and see if she can see the Northern Lights. Packrat said, I do have a soft aristocrat hands. Oh, I do have soft aristocrat hands. Jester said, a Hiccup, Rhino, and a Woobin. Yes. Yes, how about that? Level one, level on up said, I wish I would have known about the Northern Lights earlier. I could see them outside of St. Louis, Missouri. Stacy said, dang, I keep buffering. It's the Northern Lights. Okay. Oh, they're saying that you can see the Northern Lights better with the phone camera. Really? Okay. Raccoon Tactical said, is the pickle steel included? No, man, I just opened it. This is a gift. This was a gift to me from Gareth. This came from South Africa. This is the first knife I've ever received from South Africa, from South African company. Chris Hole said, nothing here in Goshen, Indiana. Jeremy Bauer said, I love my Hiccup, but the button stick is a little bad. Take it apart, put it back together. It'll be fine. Some Beez, do you have a Vosteed Morel? If so, do you like it? Greg, yeah, the Vosteed Morel is pretty cool. Oh, matter of fact, I was checking out the Morel and my Vosteeds. I have an entire case of Vosteed knives, and I got that when I was like, oh yeah, the Morel. It looks cool. I remember there's just one tiny nitpick, and it's a nitpick with the Morel. Here's the Morel. Can you see them?
No.
Oh. People here are saying that you can see it with your phone camera.
Oh.
So I guess maybe the phone camera is able to pick it up better.
Well.
So we'll try with our phone cameras. That's the Morel, and my only nitpick about it is this edge right here. This edge, you kind of feel in your palm of your hand. Just the little tiny edge right there is kind of sharpish. Like when you do this, it's not hateful, but if you have aristocratic hands, you might not like it. Anthony Rollins said the Warhog is 195 Rand or 105 US dollars on the Pickled Steel site. All right, here we go. Let's see who is going to win all these.
DSV says, I'm crashing hard if I am picked DSKFS. It's a trouble bunny since she's about to be birthday girl.
All right, we're doing it now.
Betty Davis says, Southeastern Ohio and still nothing.
Yeah, we're Southwestern Ohio. We're Mrs. Beez isn't seeing it. All right, let's see who's going to win all this stuff.
But like you said, we got a lot of tall trees and it's like real bright.
Yeah.
Picking people.
All right, here we go. Man, look, it really starts out really fast. I saw Maddie, I saw Brian, Thomas, Tim. The winner is Chill. Hey-o. A regular Chill. Congratulations. Winner. Chicken dinner. How about that? Chill, you know what to do. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube login page. Also, make sure you put Chill in your email. And that you the Kaiser Hiccup giveaway. And man, you got some cool stuff. You got a Woobin and a Kaiser and a Remette. Holy cow. I mean, look at this. Look at that. I mean, look at that, dude. Just those three things right there. You got the full setup on top of a giant swag pack that won't even fit in this box and a bogey rock. Oh, yeah. And you got official dryer lint. And you got your name on the box. Yeah, all this stuff won't even fit in this box. But you got the coins. You got the veteran coin to give away. Find a veteran to give it to. That is very cool. Congratulations. Chill said, my first Remette. And shout out to Remette for donating that knife for the giveaway. And shout out to our channel veteran, our Marine, the official Marine of Beez Blades, Top Dog himself, Top Diggity Dog.
Yeah.
And a very cool Top Dog Beez Blades box.
Yeah.
All right, Miss Beez.
Yeah. Shooby dooby. Hello. Let me read you a bedtime story from this lovely book of my notes. Happy Friday. Hope everyone had a great week. Hopefully it went quickly like mine did-ish. Hopefully you have fun plans for this weekend. Hopefully everyone tells a mother out there happy Mother's Day. Happy Mom's Day to everyone in the chat. Purchase what's in your shopping cart. Sorry, there's like a giant dog hair fluffing around. Purchase what's in your shopping cart. Just for me. Just be like, Mrs. Beez told me to do it. I have to do it now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And then I expect everyone to tell me what they purchased next week. That is everyone's homework. That is what I'm leaving you with. Have a great weekend. Love you all. Bye.
My name is Beez. Ken Faulkner with the $20 hairs. He gets 2 Amera hairs. Swing. Ken Faulkner with the $20 hairs. He said, thanks for kicking off the weekend. Oh, yeah. You can hit the like button on the donations. There we go. Thank you very much, Ken, with the super chat. Super chat. Seems like my screen is really bright, or maybe my eyes are tired. Christopher Willing said, my week was weird. Next week isn't looking much better. It will be better. Be positive. Blue Sunset, I really wanted one of the vet coins. A friend died this week who's a knife freak, taught edged weapons fighting in the military, and was a teacher at SERE school. His wife would have loved it. Stacy said, good night, y'all. Take care. Be aware. Be prepared. Know you're loved. Major Powell said, order placed. Ed Harrison, he said, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Yes, happy Mother's Day, all you mothers. Your mom.
Wish your mom a happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, I am low on energy. We are going to be wrapping it up a little early tonight, folks, so I can take my contacts out. I will glance up just in case I can see the northern lights, but Beez is almost out of Beez energy. Don't get used to it. This is a rare occasion to see me wiped out a little bit. Robert Vance said, I've been called a mother before. I bet you have. But yeah, y'all have fun knife shopping this weekend. Call your mom, go say hi to your mom, buy her some flowers, buy her some chocolate, take her out to eat. I'm going to take my mom out to eat. I haven't figured out where yet. Treat yourself, get what's in your shopping cart, like Mrs. B said. And yeah, we don't normally end this early. We usually go till midnight or after for another at least 30 or 45 minutes. But tonight, I'm going to quit while I can still form full sentences. I love you all to pieces. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to everyone that sent doll hairs, and thank you, Remette Knife, for all the Beez Blades memberships. And thank you very much, Gareth, for this Warhog. This thing is freaking awesome, man. This is a chunker. It is a nice chunker. I like it. But I love you all to pieces. I hope you do have a good weekend. I mean, I hope it's fruitful. Be fruitful and don't multiply unless you want to. But remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.